everyone. My name is Steve, and I'm going to be your DM for the evening.
Hi,
Steve.
What's happening, everybody? Howdy. So, welcome to tonight's episode of Enter Ravnica. I honestly don't think we have too many announcements, besides the fact that you can, in fact, subscribe to this channel and unlock the secret emotes that we offer. We offer all of the faces for every single character, which is also available if you decide to donate a few bits to us. And you can unlock all these emotes in order to accurately emote to everything that's happening. Other than that, let's go down the list and introduce ourselves, shall we? Let's start with Mikey.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mikey. As you know, I play Candide of the Azoria Senate. Tonight's gonna be a fun night, but please, I must ask, please, just cooperate and stay with the group, and we can all get out of this in one piece, hopefully unscathed.
No.
Absolutely not. Never.
Rejected.
No.
I'll think about it. Let's put a pin in that.
That's a pin for later. Let's go on to Steph. Who are you?
Hoi, I'm Steph, also known as Mizuki, and I play Freya Wolf of the Boros Legion. And I want my money. Now.
Right now.
Money.
We're gonna find that. We're gonna That's literally what happened. But let's move on.
Just want it back.
We're going to go to Claudia. Who are you?
Hi, my name is Claudia, and I am playing Nyssa Azamet of the Azoria Senate, the much cooler member of the Azoria Senate. And
Ooh.
Stephanie, Freya better not lose my money like she lost her own.
Ooh. Jabs and like a bit of like flair. That's acceptable. Moving on. Tara, who are you?
I'm Tara, and I play Tegan O'Connell of the Orsov Syndicate. I'm finally clean, getting drunk, and about to make some counterfeit maps.
We're gonna talk about that at a much later time. We're gonna talk. But last, but certainly not least, Damien, who are you?
Man, that's a question, isn't it? I am Damien. I play the wonderful Zero. I don't remember what's going on. I'm very tired.
You sound like I know I always say it, but you sound like Liam Neeson.
I don't know. I still have no idea how.
I will
Bruh,
find
he
you.
just sounds toasted to me.
Just say, give me back my daughter.
Give me back my daughter.
Oh
I
my
needed
god.
Trigger?
And on that note, all VODs can be watched at our YouTube channel. And you could also like us on Facebook and follow our various social medias in the links found below. Every Monday, we also do reruns of the episodes that we played the day before, but we might be working on that and making it a little bit more exciting. You can also chat with me, because I'm usually sitting and watching it, trying to make sure that I keep up on my lore and story and make sure everything stays the same. But now that that's said, I think it's a good time to delve in to today's episode, right, guys?
Yeah.
Episode
No.
4.
Sure,
Not
I
ready.
guess.
Adult.
My name is Torn, and welcome to my bazaar.
Very bizarre.
And welcome back. So, as we normally do, everyone, please drop what you're doing, close your eyes, and listen to my instructions very fucking carefully. want you all to breathe in as yourselves and breathe out as your character. Think of everything that's happened. Meeting a possible ally of one of your many comrades. Enduring in a long, drawn out, and painful battle. And finally ending the day at a nice, relaxing tavern. How does your character feel? What's going through their minds? Embrace it and embody it as you once again breathe in as your character and breathe out. When we last left off, the adventurers, having made their way to Precinct 4, had met Ludwig, an angelic being who claimed to have known Freya in her youth, and was apparently the right-hand man to Aurelia, the guild leader to the Boros Legion. After a bit of an exchange, the party finally made their way to the affluent Diamond, where Zero was being strung up and interrogated by a band of Rakdos members seeking out what they called their memory strand. After a pretty lengthy and an intimidating battle, and after Nyssa took time to read the memory strand, it was returned to the Rakdos. And the party headed to the Curdled Grog, upon which they met a tiefling going by the name of Rivali. And the party settled down for an evening of baths, drinking, and a bit of extra enjoyment, before finally calling it a night. Freya, unfortunately, noticed that her pouch of gold coins had gone missing, and in her frustration, she cursed the name of the kid who ran into her. But we'll set that aside for now. As the party's settling down, everyone, who's sleeping with who? You have 2 rooms.
If I remember correctly, one of them is currently occupado.
By a,
Well, technically both are
Who wants to come
occupado.
in, bro?
One is sleeping and one is sleeping.
One is sleeping.
I don't
and one is
know.
sleeping.
Conte and I might be drunk enough that we're just gonna like stumble into Nissa's room, I think.
You know?
I was gonna say someone
Take your poison.
someone said my name earlier. Condre, was that you?
All right. It's a lot. I was not prepared to start off with "Where are you sleeping?"
Come on, Conte,
where
let's go
are
to
you
Nissa's
sleeping?
room.
Honest
Condre,
question.
Condre,
have
as
to
he
ask.
Condre is currently sitting at the bar, and just. All right.
No, the question is where are you
No, you're not sitting
sleeping?
at the bar. Y'all went to sleep for the night. Where are you sleeping?
I was just giving a little setup into
Okay.
the
All right.
just the setup of Condé currently sitting at the bar and Nyssa, or I'm sorry, rather Tegan, pulling his arm and just like, right, let's just get out of here and thank you everyone. You've been wonderful. The Azorius thanks you. You will be treated very kindly. Thank you very much. And he
Give me just straight charisma at disadvantage
Yeah.
because
Oh
I
my
affected
That is deserved.
Stop. I can't yell and I want to scream at you so bad. Quit with the fucking guild shit.
God,
Yo,
why?
backstory.
Wait, did
What
I
was
miss
it?
Did I miss the
10.
you. 10.
That's rough, buddy. All right. If I may, for a moment. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I went to bed relatively early.
Yes.
I don't have to like get like a full night's rest, like the full
You
8
need
hours. I need
6 hours.
6.
Yeah.
So I would assume I probably would have gotten up like 11 or midnight. I
Well,
would
no, when
assume.
you guys actually reached the tavern, it was already starting like full on nighttime.
full on nighttime.
um,
Okay.
And on top of that, in order to endure a long rest, you need to enter that threshold of time that you would normally
Yeah.
fall asleep. So you would
No,
be you would definitely be the first to fall asleep, probably wake up at around 3 or 4 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
But
wouldn't be able to like catch them midway.
no way.
Ah, shame.
Uh-uh.
All right. Well, I can't save your ass this
Good-
time. Sorry,
good
Kandide.
attempt. But Kanade, upon you saying the Azorius thanks you, you just hear just the call out of just boo, 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 get off the bar! And at a certain point,
Hey,
Get off the stage.
I'm gonna Kanade, does a 21 hit you?
Tomato.
Something!
Tomato.
Someone threw
No.
something!
A mug. Let it be a
Does
mug.
a 21 hit you?
Yes, a 21 hits me! Wow.
Well, the Azorius thanks you, the boos start going in, and then before you know it, you see it coming. Make me a dexterity saving throw to see if it actually hits you.
do I need to do anything since I'm dragging him?
Nope.
Okay.
Good aim.
So
Not
you can
20!
Oh, at disadvantage because you are inebriated.
drunk.
Nope.
Man, that really
15.
fucking sucks.
15. It almost catches you, but very quickly you duck, and the shattering of glass is heard from a different wall. There's no one. There is someone at the bar, but they're keeping to themselves more. They're not Rivali at all. But someone just hurled a full-on pitcher of beer at you, man.
Was it full?
Oh yeah. And there you can see the suds starting to leak down the wall.
I
So-
want this man's
And with
full
that,
name.
with that Kandide just kind of like reading the room, pretty well. Just kind of trails off with Tegan, and they make their way down to the hallway. And I agreeing with the previously mentioned notion that Tegan put out. Yeah, I do think that based on how inebriated they are and the fact that they're just kind of making their way through the hallway, I would imagine that Nyssa's room just happens to be the one that catches both of their
Yeah.
eyes and just happens to
Sure.
not be locked.
Yeah.
So-
And Candide just kind of reaches for the doorknob.
Where are we going?
I'll say
What
the two of
happens?
you make me a perception check.
Oh,
Oh shit. Here we go.
okay.
Is this a disadvantage?
At disadvantage?
Yeah, you're both inebriated. On top of that, Kanade, you're still exhausted.
16.
That was a really good roll.
16.
Hey,
16.
21.
All right,
For
hey.
disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Roll nicely.
Nyssa, don't be too graphic, but what are they hearing before they open that door?
Oh lord.
I rolled pretty well on perception. Wouldn't we just? Okay.
No, you rolled high on perception. That's a problem. So you're just gonna hear a very just like, like very, yeah.
Uh-huh.
There's noises coming
And a very-
from in that room.
I'll also add in, you hear a very faint. Okay, are you ready?
I don't want this anymore. Let's go to the morning.
They should not have rolled so
I
high.
tried. I really
Oh,
tried.
God. Thank goodness
And
my
Do you
little
two,
boy-
do you two enter the room?
I
We're not
even
getting into
didn't
too much
enter the
detail.
room.
into
There's
that.
weird noises in there. I don't know if we should do that.
Nice.
Thank you. Sorry.
That was me
Um,
in
Freya,
character.
I'll say at this point, you're also walking through in the hallway.
I'm just behind them, not doing any, not helping. I'm just semi-monitoring. I'm just still pissed that I'm broke.
So
You
so
heard
so Candide just he doesn't slam the door. He turns the doorknob and then closes and then turns it back so that it's as quiet as possible, right? So just and then turns to Tegan. Okay. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. You see, now Miss Nyssa in there, she she's actually on Azorius business. You see,
What
that's
kind of business is that?
that's actually. See, they were causing a ruckus
So
before.
somewhere in between all this, you just hear
Nice. Nice.
and a very
Yes.
quick. Are you okay?
That's
I
called the
think somebody
tapioca
got
pudding there,
hurt in
son.
there.
You see,
You're fine. Come on,
you
let's
see,
keep going.
You see,
You're
she sure showed him, sure dealt with him, and we won't have to worry about him. Let's find
Genuine
somewhere.
question.
Let's find somewhere else
Could
to
I
go.
have heard any of this
Okay.
because they're being fucking
Oh no,
loud?
you are in the middle
Okay,
of
thank God.
probably the most phenomenal experience of your life, and we'll leave it at that.
Okay, good. I don't need this.
I need to go to bed.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's find a place to rest our heads and hop aboard the Dreamland Express.
Okay.
And
Just
and Candide leads
Go to
Tegan to the
engine
next
here.
visible room.
Oh, and Tegan totally has a walk me down that she's drinking during this.
Just a
Honest,
small side
honest,
note. Just a small side note. Steph is glad that I did not say anything to my little brother. Otherwise, I would have explained that whole scene. My little brother.
So, Zero.
Yes.
Did you lock the door?
Probably not, because
Okay.
I'm always awake even though I'm asleep. But
Okay. I'll
is there a
accept
chair in the
Yeah.
room?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
that chair is facing the door, and I am sitting there, like legs crossed, just staring at the door.
Okay, you got it. So I'll say in time, Freya, Canada, Tegan, you're able to find your room, and upon opening the door, Zero, tell them what they see in the darkness.
Quite literally nothing except for a pair of blue eyes in the distance in the room.
What is that?
You
And
know,
then just
you know, all things considered, that is actually less. We're actually in less trouble. Believe it or not, we're in less trouble walking into this room. It's all right. It's all right. It's just our friend Zero. It does appear that he.
Why is Zero invisible?
dark room.
Did Zero say that out loud?
No,
That's what I'm trying to
is-
figure out.
Okay, got
Zero
it.
needs to remain motionless. The only thing I'll say you hear coming from Zero is just the whirring of gears and just again the sound of a computer just more or less keeping itself cool.
And Candide just, why is he's not Miss Tegan. It's dark here, and he draws his scepter and just with the lightest bit of magic just illuminates the room, just like almost like a nightlight, just enough, and just kind of like with like one hand on Tegan's shoulder, just kind of like walks her over to a bed, just kind of lighting the way in front of her. Just okay, you go that way. You go that way.
Give me because you're traversing in semi-darkness while drunk. Just give me a straight dexterity roll at disadvantage.
Of course, I know. Didn't have to mention that. So
Wait, question. You
better not
you-
fucking. Okay, that's.
wait. Question. You use
Yeah.
the spell to light your staff?
Ah, 5.
Just a little
Okay.
flame.
No, no, just
5.
understanding.
5.
Oh, aw.
And at a certain point,
I've been rolling decent.
sure enough, Kanade trips face down on the ground. And I'll say at this point, give me a Constitution saving throw for reasons.
Yeesh, okay.
At disadvantage because you're
I
inebriated.
know. I'm fucking drunk. Okay, 12.
I'll say at this point, Tegan, Freya, all you hear is from
So-
a very exhausted Canada.
So
Do I
hearing
need to do
this-
anything since he had his hand on my shoulder when he went down?
I did want to mention
Okay.
I was for the sake of like right in this general area is where Tegan would more or less be standing as Candide is holding his scepter in front with his left hand on her shoulder, guiding
Okay.
her.
Then
like,
I'll
so if he
say
falls down, she's.
I'll say Tegan also give me a dexterity check. Freya, you want to say something?
Well, I was gonna. I have an action, but I'll just wait for Tegan to roll.
Okay.
Let him fall.
It's gonna be a 9.
Tegan goes down with.
Sorry, Tegan.
I
You
was
don't
gonna
have
let-
to make the Constitution save because you're not exhausted. Go ahead, Freya.
Well,
Yes, I was.
Oh, do you have a point of exhaustion?
Mm-hmm.
Make me a Constitution saving throw. Go
I
ahead,
was gonna-
Freya. Sorry.
Side note, I was gonna let them fall.
Okay, that's fine.
But
Yeah, it works.
15.
That works out beautifully. How much?
Wow.
15.
15.
but
You managed to
as-
stay awake. Go
I'm
ahead.
going to sleep anyway. I'm comfy down here.
Okay, so as Candide like falls to the floor and then passes out on the floor, he'll pick him up, and then I guess Zero's on the chair, so Freya will put Candide on the bed. Not can't even take off the sheets, just on top of the sheets and everything, just on
Okay.
top.
You
Alright.
took my pillow.
You get none.
I
Candide is very much in fetal position, gripping his scepter, and just.
Is there a second pillow in the room?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
She grabs the second pillow, just throw it at Tegan's face.
Hello.
The pillow.
Night, Freya.
She just closes the door and then just settles down in the corner.
Okay. Nyssa,
Okay.
at a certain point, your guests bid you a good night. It's pretty late into the evening, too. And you have a whole room to yourself
Fucking sweet.
as we set the sun on this day. In time, sun rises to a new one. To whoever had exhaustion, you were cleared up of 1 point. Now I know Zero. You wake up before everyone else. Are you doing anything? Or are you just waiting?
Hmm. That's a good question. What will I be doing? No, he's just probably gonna wake and just sit there. He's gonna look at that magic deck that he pulled, that he got from I.
Okay, the box. It's
Yeah,
in Tegan's
or the
bag.
box. Yeah.
You'll have to go in Tegan's bag for it. But
Yeah, I'll do so.
okay. Say it's easy enough. On top of that, upon you walking up, you get the sense that I just kind of knows. You open the bag and you're immediately met with just
Good morning.
Good morning.
What are we doing?
Well, right now, nothing. They haven't woken up yet. So, I'm just gonna take a look at that box you found earlier. I will take it. I'm going to put my hands over his. Just go, thank you. And then I will. I'm going
Do
to.
anything for you.
Thank you, I'm going to prop up the bag. I'm going to leave it open and put it up against the wall.
So here's something that you notice, right? Before you start looking around the box.
Okay.
In your history of having I's never left the bag. And kind of just always remains there. Half of their body inside the bag still.
Okay.
So that being said, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna investigate this thing more. Yeah.
Tell them not
Oh,
now. We're
shit.
streaming. Go
Oh,
away.
I got a package. I'll just put it on my bed. Sorry, it's my roommate.
The box,
Go
the
ahead
box was
and-
being delivered.
Box
Go
being delivered.
ahead.
It's a birthday gift. I'm sorry.
So
Oh,
honestly, no check necessary. Looking around the box, it's completely plain. There's no insignias, no writings, no markings, nothing. It's just this well-crafted box that looks like it should slide open, the bottom coming out of the top, of course. But it never does, no matter what you do to it.
You forgot a and all that.
There needs to be one more
There.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
What do you think it is?
I do not know.
That's what I'm saying. But what do you think it is?
Don't.
I'm unsure.
That's what.
No.
Okay.
Me, I'm unsure.
Miscommunication. Got it. We're on the same.
We're on the same
wavelength.
page. Yes.
Yeah. Now, I promise, I'm not trying to upset you or go against you. You gave me life. I owe you everything, but
Mhm.
I thought you're supposed to be the smart one in this.
Well, I am the smart one, but the thing is that I don't know what it is yet.
But you will.
I will.
Okay.
I
Me.
yes.
Okay.
You would not happen to have in your inventory over there a pair of goggles, would you?
Hey, Tegan,
Yeah.
you happen to own a pair of goggles.
These are just stealing my shit, man. Hold on, let me
For
look.
good reason. It's for good reason.
I don't know.
Mm.
I gotta look.
It's all good.
I mean, I don't specifically have a pair of goggles.
Okay. No, then the answer is no, then.
Okay.
At a certain
And
point, I goes inside before once again popping out and just
No goggles.
Shame. About what time
Or
is it?
anything else?
Not right now.
Okay.
What time is it?
say it's probably coming up to the point where your comrades will be waking up soon.
So it's about like the ass crack of dawn,
Yeah, more or less.
more or less. I'm going to take out a piece of paper and a quill, and I'm going to
Alright.
write a note, and I'm going to fold it up and put it like on like I'm assuming there's like a desk or something or like something in here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to like fold it up and prop it on there to where they can be able to see it.
Okay.
And then no, I won't do that. But I will head downstairs. Is there like a shop nearby, like a general store or
I'll say
something?
give me a history check to access your database.
19. Why did you say that?
19. All right. General store, yes. Actually,
That's where you at.
there it is. You're going through your catalog and you come across this store that's probably only a few blocks away. It goes by the name of The Curious Scents, known for
Perfect.
selling general goods.
I will go there.
Okay. You head there. And upon entering, you see all these knickknacks and just bunch of jumbled messes, some vials here and there. Anything you would normally find in the general store. But so far, no owner. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna take a little quick look around. First, for anything I think would be dope as shit or just weird.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I just hope it wasn't that number. That's a 12. Freaking
Looking
six.
around, it just seems like to you a whole bunch of just worthless knickknacks. You, outside of the normal general good stuff, you're just met with strange statues that looks like they were handcrafted by a 5-year-old.
No. Well, you can see you got me with handcrafted statue, but then you said 5-year-old. Now I'm not interested.
Yeah, no, like,
actually like
it
good
looks like-
quality.
You see two that look similar, where one has a right eye, one doesn't have a left eye, and vice versa.
That's
Okay.
great.
Great.
And all you hear from the distance is just, "Hi, who goes there?"
Hello. I am looking for something in particular in your shop.
And then you hear in response, "Hello."
I'm going to turn and look.
Behind you, you're met with a hooded figure, only yay high. I'll say standing at roughly 4 feet tall, with a beak coming out of the front. Looking deeper into the hood, there's ruffled up black feathers. The head just kind of tilts to you and just says, "Oh, what can I do for you today?"
Oh. I'm looking for a pair of goggles. Just simple goggles.
"A pair of goggles. Just simple goggles." "Yeah, I think I got it in the back." It just
Interesting.
scurries off.
I'm gonna continue to just like look around for a little bit.
Okay. Looking around, you're met with, again, your typical general store supplies. Before you're met with, once again, "And here it is!"
I love this place. Okay. And how do they look? Are they also handcrafted like a 5-year-old?
Not like a 5-year-old, but you can see they are handcrafted.
Ooh, okay.
Looks like they're just made from scratch. You could probably piece together that this is probably this individual's side hobby.
Okay. I will.
This Kenku, like, individual.
I will pick them up if I can. How much would you prefer for these?
How much would you prefer for these? 1! 5 gold pieces?
$10.
Persuasion check.
Oh, I'm not good at that.
Here we go.
Ooh, 13? It was a 14?
Just looks at you for a second. 2 0
Oh,
gold
Okay.
pieces?
okay. And I will hand him 20 gold pieces.
Takes time to count it out.
1, 2.
Thank you so much for your service.
And he will turn around and head back to the bar.
Okay. I'll say.
Oh.
I'll say somewhere in between all of this, a lot of you wake up. Nyssa to an empty room.
And
Tegan on the floor. Was that left in Nissa's room?
This is room, yeah.
Okay. And Freya's armor. Tegan on the floor. Condor in bed. And Freya where?
In a corner.
In a corner. Innocent.
Can I just say, for like a little bit of flavor, that like at some point I drunkenly stole the blanket off of Condre's bed and I'm like burritoed in it on the
Sure.
floor.
Easy enough.
Of course that would happen.
Condor, you're just cold.
Are you
Just
saying
cold.
personality-wise, or are you saying the room temperature?
Both.
Room
Yes.
temperature. You can decide the second part.
I'm just on the floor snoring still. In my cozy little burrito.
Well, the day is yours. What are you all doing?
Freya's gonna go to Nissa's room.
Yeah.
Knock first.
Fair.
Hello.
She
I'm just like in the bed, just like cuddled up with my blanket. The clothes are scattered. She's not fucking dressed yet. That's why she's covering herself out of kindness.
is it open?
Yeah, I didn't fucking lock it.
She just opens, looks, sees her under the blanket, just goes to her armor, just doesn't say anything. And then takes like, I think, what was it, 10 minutes to put on the fucking hook.
Roughly around.
Yeah.
Literally while she's on the. You need to give me back my gold.
Oh. She go boob pocket, goes into her boob pocket, takes it out and just throws it at her.
Thank you.
I'll say, Condre, when you wake up, give me a perception check.
Okay. Still a disadvantage, or has he so?
No,
has-
you're good. You're not exhausted either, so
23.
Look at that.
23,
Look at that
nice.
beauty.
Hell yeah. So at this point, you can see a paper on the table. Looks like a little wrapped up note, as well as the snoring Tegan that's laying on the floor.
First thing Kanzada does is before he wakes Tegan, he checks the note, opens it up, and what does he see?
0.
Okay, hold on a moment. This is for Alex real quick to see if 0 is smart for more than 3 seconds. All right, so oh man, cool. It says in very like extremely neat handwriting.
Times New
Almost like Times New Roman. Like,
Yes!
yeah.
I was
I'm
gonna
doing
ask
it.
that!
I would have
Um,
listen. I would have loved if you said Comic Sans.
No, absolutely not. That is a
You
garbage
would've-
font for
You would have
garbage
been
people.
my best friend.
No, I
Garbage font.
refuse.
Garbage. font.
It is either Times New Roman or it's like an Arial.
Calligraph.
Yeah.
Arrow?
Yes.
Arrow?
All right.
But
What does
it says, "To my friend Condre, I have left for the since insert time he left to go in search of a particular item. I will return. I assume, by my estimation, that by the time you go downstairs, I will be there. But in case my estimation is incorrect, I have written this note. Yes,
Candidate.
my estimations are never wrong."
Oh.
Let's
Wow,
go.
that is.
PPS sometimes.
This is a very long piece of paper.
0. D percentile. 80%.
80%.
You can do it.
This will be the one time I've
Here we go.
fudged it
One
up.
time. One time.
39.
Yeah. Candidate, you were saying?
Kantade just rolls it up and like just folds it and just pockets the note Gonna make a note of that.
Okay. So while you're making a note of that, you doing anything else?
Yes. One moment. I'm
Can-
typing as fast as I
I'm
can.
not. I'm not gonna wait for you to type your whole entire
So-
handwritten letter from zero.
Any hecking way. As Kandere puts the note away in his pocket, he leans down and with just with a gentle hand attempts to wake up Tegan and just leans in. Miss Tegan, wake up. Miss Tegan.
5 more minutes, mommy.
No. Oh gosh. No, Miss Tegan. We need to.
What? I'm
to wake up.
comfy.
I know, Miss Tegan. We need to wake
What?
up. We need to go downstairs. I do believe.
What happened?
And
What
Get
happened
up,
with
you
her?
idiot!
oh gosh, there goes the gentle approach. Okay, whatever, fine.
You were taking too long.
I'm sorry.
These things take time. Anyway, we need to go down. We need to go downstairs. Apparently, our friend Zero has been out. And apparently is back already. We must make haste. And Kandere gets up and steps out
Hold
of
on a
the
second.
hall.
Who let the asshole out?
I am not an asshole. And
Yeah, you are.
No.
for your information,
Shut
my
the bag.
master will be out.
My son. Wait, what did he call me?
Master.
Oh, I thought he called me father. Oh.
No.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
one day.
Absolutely not.
And Kandere before
the backpack.
stepping out of the room and into the hallway, just kind of like leans back down to Tegan. One of these days, you're going to need to take some time and educate me on that fellow that you keep around you because my contact with him has been limited, but he is unpleasant to say the
Didn't
least.
put him there. I don't want him there any more than anybody else.
I understand that it is quite literally your burden to bear, carrying him around. Just please, I ask at some point, give me some sense of direction as to what it is, where it comes from, and how many times per day do we need to feed it? Because I'm growing worried. And he walks out of the room into the hallway. And does Kandere notice Nyssa's room? Does he see that her room is there?
So speaking thereof, Freya and Nyssa, any interesting conversation happening while all this was occurring?
I'm just putting my clothes back on.
Okay.
Just putting on armor. Freya's
I'm,
just
I'm
like,
literally just like watching and seeing if she's gonna say anything.
she just puts on the armor, like the belt buckle, and then she's like, "So, did you have fun?"
I absolutely had fun last night. They do a really good job here, by the way. Like, high
would-
quality.
I wouldn't know.
Well, like, you could have.
She just exhales. I cannot. I'm going to kill a fucking kid at some point.
What kid? What kid are you gonna murder? Don't tell Canterbury.
No. The fucking kid that stole my money.
What kid stole your money?
We were walking. Then the kid just bumped
Oh
into me.
shit! The one you bumped into and didn't say anything to. Honestly, kind of an asshole move on both of you.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't know how to.
She just puts on armor really fast just so she can just go outside and like.
You realize we're not gonna find the kid right away, right? That's how weird is it gonna look if you're running around being like, "Oh, where is this small child? I need to find him."
Yeah.
That a large person like you running around asking for a small child, that does not look good. It's intimidating.
Yeah. However,
That's not good.
However, I have people.
Yes, then ask them to help. Do you remember what this kid looked like?
Do I?
That's the real
Give me,
question, bro.
give me just a straight intelligence.
How dumb is she? Let's find out. Oh shit! 21! Natural 20!
Yes.
Oh my
She's pissed. She
God.
got
Oh, you'll never forget that face. You were able to click it into place immediately as soon as you noticed that all of your gold was gone, and it's burned into your brain.
That
That
menace to
That
society.
menace to all of Precinct 4. Just this human-looking kid with, I'll say, one of those
Neanderthal.
hats that you would see back in, like, I don't know, the fucking 60s.
What is that hat from the
Are you
70s?
talking
Like
about
a
what I think you're talking about with the little
Yeah, like the
spinner?
newspaper, No.
Oh.
No!
The paperboy cap?
The paperboy cap.
Not Paperboy.
Little newsboy cap.
Oh
love
no.
And just raggedy looking clothing as well.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh, so he's stealing for his family, and now the Boros Legionnaire is gonna come by and
I
rip
know.
his shit.
Stole a loaf
I know.
of bread.
And now we're
No.
empathetic.
Well, I am.
So I'll say
I
at this
am.
point, Condre and Tegan, you're both entering the room.
I could be waking up and mom could be cooking me breakfast right now. Instead, I got an asshole on my backpack. Why are you naked?
I wasn't naked.
Is she or no?
Oh
she,
shit!
no,
Did I never say I put on clothes?
no,
You were
no, you
working
did.
on
You're
it.
in the
you did
process of putting
Oh,
on
yeah,
clothes.
I'm
That
getting
takes
dressed.
time, yo.
How
That-
far
it is.
along in that process are you?
Probably
know,
about
man.
80% done at this point.
There might be a single nip slip.
I'm
as,
sorry.
as they walk in, Okay, so we need to buy my goddess Mistra. My apologies. Okay.
Freya
Just
just-
finish.
Freya
Make
just
yourself
covers
decent.
Conde's eyes, just to assist because he's like freaking out.
Okay, you guys really need to get more used to this. If we're gonna be traveling together, we're going to see each other naked. Get over it.
He wants waffle
I don't-
fries.
Co-workers are still a thing that I have taught myself
Oh
not to
my-
get used to. Have you made yourself decent yet? And Conde just kind of like
By the
uncovers his
gods,
eyes.
Kandere.
Why do we have to see each other
Imagine
naked? Is that
that,
is that a requirement?
No, it's not a requirement, but we can't be so.
Zero kerosene! You had
That's
your
about it.
whole by yourself
This
seat.
is Damien speaking.
Damien, stop
Oh my
commenting!
lord.
So we don't have to see each other naked. That's not a requirement.
It's not a requirement, but fuck, we're gonna be in bathhouses together.
Oh, we have to do that again.
You-
Sorry,
I thought
sorry,
that was a
sorry.
We're
ignore
going to
that,
take more
ignore
than one
those,
bath in our
ignore-
lifetime,
Ignore
Tegan.
those.
What? We're private bathrooms. I mean, I got a private bathroom at home. I don't have to share it with people.
mean-
And how do you have a private bathroom at home?
I mean, she's right.
I mean, it's not really a bathroom. It's just kind of like a bath, bath in the bedroom. But I get to
Oh
take it by
my
myself.
goodness
Go-
gracious,
go ahead,
everyone,
Go ahead,
please.
Freya. Go ahead, Freya.
She's right. We are going to see each other naked at some point.
Oh, okay.
She's still assisting, covering Conde's eyes.
Oh my God.
and at this moment, Candide says, "Goodness gracious, everyone, please! I would love to sit here and ponder all day about how many curvatures of each other's bodies we will be observing all day. That sounds lovely. Unfortunately, our friend Zero has already been on an expedition all night, and he's trying to, like, while talking, trying to stay like within Freya's hand. He's trying not to move out of respect. We seriously need to make ourselves decent. Miss Nyssa, I am just assuming that you have by this point. By the way, I wanted to ask about the bar service of the curdled grog. However, it
Freya
seems like
just
you
uses
have
her other
you
hand
have
to cover
plenty
his
experience
mouth.
with that already.
Please.
Anyway, once we are all done, we need to find our way downstairs because our friend Zero and just looks away.
Condre. Shh.
Yeah, at this point, Freya just covered the mouth part.
Oh my lord. Okay, you guys really killed my morning mood. That's very
But what did
disappointing.
what did we
Shit.
do?
You talked forever about me being naked when only literally a titty was out. That's nothing.
I didn't care.
I mean,
oh
it's
my
still
God,
a
fine.
fucking titty. I'm gonna be honest here. Like, as the guy in the background of my background, it's still a fucking titty. Like, let's be honest here. Like, I understand that I'm like putting up statues and shit, but like,
Kandere has
it's a
moved
titty.
on. He saw the
was a
titty and is
titty.
just trying to be respectful. Just put the titty away and is just trying to be respectful. Just please, we
put the
need this.
titty
Okay. Nissa's just gonna like grab her shit and barrel past them, just like, oh my God, you guys are ridiculous, and just go downstairs.
It sounded like the titty is a weapon now, so I guess it's a titty weapon.
It's not the fucking weapon. It's back in the fucking shirt.
I will fucking kill you all. I will do it. Live.
Tegan is going downstairs to have some brekkie.
Joke's
Oh.
on you if me being a full plate swordsman won't kill me, even though I've gotten 7 concussions. You won't. So try me.
So, Tegan, as you're heading downstairs, you could see sitting at one of the tables is a very familiar robotic figure.
I'm running over to Zero and just like, I need a drink or some eggs or something. Maybe drinks and eggs. That's what I
I'm
need.
going to point to the food that I already ordered.
That's fair. If you ordered food for everyone,
Yes.
okay, it's probably gonna run you a gold piece for everyone.
Okay.
Food is not included.
Kandere sits down next to them, hearing the comment, I need a drink. And as he sits down, honestly, Miss Tegan, mimosas sound lovely, but after the night we have had, that is not the first thing on my mind. Zero, thank goodness. And he just begins shuffling into his pocket to pull out the note.
That sounded dirty.
What sounded dirty?
What did?
We just got drunk and then went to. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just shoveling eggs in my mouth at this point.
You all got drunk and then fell on the floor, and then I put Kandere on the bed.
How
Oh,
come you
and
got the beds?
And
You
then
you picked me up?
and then I threw a pillow to Tegan.
So I just got a pillow. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's cool. It's fine. More eggs.
Sandra, you're not exactly large. Do you think she
No.
would have difficulty picking up any of us?
No, I just didn't know how I got to the bed. That's not the point. We'll talk later. That's not the point. Mr. Zero, goodness gracious, and he pulls out the note that that Zero left him. I understand that you have had quite a night. I mean, we all have, but you've been clearly doing your own thing. What is going on, sir? Do you have something that we should be aware of?
I'm just going to look at him and stare deeply into his eyes. So, I have a gift for you, Miss Tegan.
Oh,
A gift?
he got you a gift.
I'm going to
Oh,
take out the pair of goggles.
Okay.
And I'm going to touch them as I set them down and transform them. I'm going to infuse them and turn them into goggles of night. You
Okay.
can now have night vision. Or dark
Good.
vision.
Dark vision.
Zero. These
Okay.
are wonderful. Thank you.
I don't have to give magic items in this game. Oh, it saves me so much time.
It's all me, my boy. I got you. Don't worry, I'll become a goblin with all
Alright,
of
yeah.
my infusions
Go ahead and
or
feel
something.
free to add that to your inventory.
Oh
However,
my gosh.
I am going to request Zero
Yes.
that you roll me whatever your spell modifier is. Add your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Woohoo! 24.
Yeah.
24.
You expected 24? Oh wait, I have inspiration. Is that gone now at this point?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
been
probably.
way gone long
So I
ago.
clicked up, yeah.
But 24 is not a bad number,
No.
and we'll leave it at that for now.
I don't like that.
Eyes in your glasses now too.
There's like a
Every time I
crack.
put them on, I have to look at him.
There's like a
You
crack
just-
down the middle.
You put on the goggles and you just hear.
Hey, I can see you.
Oh God.
There's like a crack down both of them, and it's just like, oh.
About.
well.
Moving on, the lot of you enjoy your breakfast. Precinct 4 is yours. What are you all doing?
So as Freya just gets up, walks outside.
No, where are you going? I'm just gonna call after her.
She just keeps going. She's,
Oh,
she's
yes.
low from
Where's she going?
I think
Gonna
she's gonna
look-
go fuck up a kid.
She's
What?
I'm so. I mean,
I'm going after her at this point. I heard that and I'm out the door.
Sustained.
Context.
I said fuck up.
I'm out the door after hearing fuck up a kid. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, somebody make sure she can't go beat up a kid.
She's gonna look for the nearest Boros member.
Okay.
Goddamn.
Fair enough. Give me an investigation check.
I forgot how to spell investigation.
IN.
12? 12.
12. Unfortunately, you're not able to come across any Boros members. You probably assume that most of them are probably at roll call at this time.
She looks up, like gauging what time it is by the sun.
It's still pretty early in.
And Freya's just thinking to herself, fuck, I missed the roll call again. Well, she just stands outside and enjoys the sunrise. Though
Okay.
still grumpy.
And
just-
the rest of you rushed out chasing after Freya.
The rest.
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't. I just yelled
Okay,
after her.
fine.
I
Stay
didn't.
the-
I didn't.
Oh.
I'm still sitting at the table.
Who ran after?
Me.
Okay. Tegan, you catch up with Freya.
Freya, why are you going after a kid?
She just turns over like that head whip. Like excuse.
I heard you were going to go fuck up a kid.
I cannot. There's so many kids here in Ravnica.
Well, what's the problem? Why would you want to go after a kid anyway?
You see Freya like starting to feel embarrassed, but still tries to give that tough girl look. I lost my money.
You lost your money?
He is stupid kid.
Well, if that's all the problem is, and I'm just getting into my gold pouch and I hand her 10 gold. Here.
Are you sure?
Sure. If we sell that map, we're gonna be rolling in it anyway, so.
She pockets the gold.
Okay. You
Th-
got
thank
10
you.
gold pieces.
I'm not broke.
And then another kid comes by. No, just
Swear to God, I know where you live.
Yeah, I know, I'm aware.
She pockets the gold, and then like you still see her flustered. But she's like, I'm still finding the kid, but I'm not beating them up. I promise.
How about you hold off on that for just a little bit and then maybe I can help you hunt him down. But first, you should come back inside because there's still a lot of food. And if you don't eat some of it, I'm going to eat all of it. And I'm just walking back in.
Okay.
How petite or not petite is Tegan?
Curvy, but petite-ish, like 5'7"-ish. She got boobs and hips.
Okay.
As
Freya
I think
just-
everyone
Yeah.
else, I think every other
Yeah.
character in this.
Basically, yeah.
We're all
everyone
hot.
is.
We all
Everyone's
hot.
Come on, everyone's
We
hot.
hot.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm a robot.
You're
a
hot.
hot robot.
That's a hot
Somebody.
robot.
I am a robot.
Some people are
You're a
into
robot?
hot.
People.
When you
You're a
run for
robot?
long enough, you get
Some people
hot,
are into that,
and
man.
then you're hot.
I
Hot
heard
bot.
bot instead of bot.
Hot
Like
bot.
the dragons in Spyro. Like, what is wrong with you
We
guys?
are
I'm worried.
moving on.
Let's not.
So yeah, I'm gonna saunter my curvy self on into the tavern then.
Freya just walks back
I am
inside.
a child robot.
Just stop it.
Very
Stop.
old.
No.
You are a Cinnabot.
I am a Cinnabot.
Cinnabot.
Thank you.
Cinnabot.
So, two of you walk back in. Rest of you enjoy your breakfast.
So I just want to confirm: is Zero still sitting at the table?
He never moved.
He has not moved. Okay. Kandere finishes his food, and he just patiently waits for everyone. He waits for Nyssa and Zero. I would imagine are kind of sitting to his left and right, and he is just waiting for them to finish, but is signaling to them that he wants to. Before they get up, he is signaling that he wants to say a few things to them, and just is waiting for them to. Well, Zero doesn't eat. Is waiting for Nyssa to finish her fucking breakfast.
Okay, I finished my fucking breakfast. I'm just gonna turn to him because you're not being subtle, right?
No, just kind of like.
I can only imagine the
Just like-
occasional.
I'm just gonna turn over.
Are you ill?
He is not being like that.
Bless you.
Mhm.
Bless you.
Oh gosh. He looks to Zero and says, before getting up, colleagues, friends, by this point I may as well call all of you friends. We have been on this journey for whatever we could call it for enough time. Zero, Miss Nyssa, I know
2 days.
our time has been limited during our time in the Azorius, and Mr. Zero, I just wanted to take a moment and just level with both of you. I understand that we might be stuck on this path for a little while. I understand that we have not met under the best circumstances. Miss Nyssa, you were quite literally just a passing thought. Of course, it's a passing name in my memory, and Mr. Zero, I had my doubts about you when we began. But you have proven through your resourcefulness that I was wrong. And I wanted to say that up front. Please, before we go any further, I want to establish trust between both of you and everyone, but while I have both of you right now, and he stands up, please let us ground ourselves to this earth and have each other's backs. I have a feeling that this is not going to get good, and he pulls out the note again and looks to Miss Nyssa. Miss Nyssa, I recall something about one thing I remember during our time in the Azorius. I remember something during our classes, something about memory strands. I admittedly don't know a lot about them, but I remember that you got your hands on one. What's going on?
What do you mean I got my hand on one? Like back when we were in Azorius?
No, didn't. It's
I
vague.
believe he is speaking of when.
Oh, the ones just now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I had to look at it. And I want to get that view from the fucking Rakdos.
Those Rakdos, they are of great concern, not just to ourselves, but of everyone in this new entourage that we have found ourselves a part of. I worry that they might return in greater numbers, with greater forces, and I fear that we may not be ready for them. What? I fear that we should make haste. I fear that the best course of action for all of us might be to find some form of refuge and to catch up with the rest of our friends and alert them. I speak only of concern for all of us. If there is one thing that Arbiter Marston taught me is to look out for my fellow man, woman, and everything in between. And on behalf of the Azorius, I plan to do so. Can we please meet up with our friends?
I thought they were coming back.
So, what you mean to say? We're friends?
Yeah, I think he said that before, after insulting me. Yeah, I think he said that we're friends.
He's going to turn to Nyssa and just like. Zzz. Does that mean we are friends?
Yes, baby, we're friends.
Okay. That's all I needed from this. Thank you for that.
Okay.
And I will continue doing what I was doing, which is probably working on some small, tiny little object.
Are we?
Did we catch any of that as we were coming
Yeah.
in?
I'll say you got the very tail end of it.
Confirming friendship.
Confirming friendship. Just the Zero going, "Zzz, zzz. Are we friends?" And all of that afterward.
I'm gonna like elbow Freya and go, guess we're not part of the clique.
No.
Does Candida hear that? Was that?
I was not hiding it. That was like a I want you to hear me whisper.
No, come on. Excuse me. Technical difficulties at this moment. Excuse me.
Oh my god!
Man,
Jesus Christ!
Stop hitting your fucking
Mikey.
microphone!
I
do
did-
it literally
I
every
I
did-
episode.
didn't. I elbowed the wire and it came out of my. Anyway, Candida just. No, of all times for you to walk in. No, I was
Candide.
just talking about how we need
Candide.
to meet up with you.
I thought we bonded last night.
They're fucking with us. They're fucking with us.
She gets it.
Yeah, no, I have social skills. They're fucking with us.
There. Are we even now? There. Insult for insult, we're even.
There we go. We are good.
Andre, I think you need another hug, and I'm just hugging him. There you go. It's okay.
I'm just gonna kind of like, with the tail, just pat his shoulder.
And you have free movement of the.
Yes. Have you never seen anybody with a tail? That's
Not
really
Lovely
presumptuous.
tail.
Not frequently enough.
Thank you.
I'll say
Not
at this
frequently
point,
enough.
everyone give me a perception check.
Ruh-roh.
Perception.
Do I have
eyeballs?
eyeballs?
Do we have eyeballs?
I do not have eyeballs.
I got 13.
And
22.
Oh damn!
Our
Candida,
Jesus is on my side tonight.
13.
give me an insight check.
13.
Yeah,
Assuming he's the only one.
yeah.
Yeah, because he rolled high.
9.
9. At a certain point, you see Rivali coming. Their hair just completely out of whack and a bit messy. Looking a little tired, but walk straight to the back of the bar. And that's all I'll say, because you bumped the insight.
most of us don't see this, right?
Yeah, now we all
No,
failed
you
our
guys
perceptions.
are too focused on each other.
I'm too busy. Why do I smell like ale?
You guys had fun last night.
Candida just kind of as kind of attempting to make himself not really kind of like letting everyone have their conversation. Just kind of trails off and just kind of falls out of the circle and attempts to.
You being
Thank you.
stealthy?
Yeah,
That
you
sounds
you
stealthy.
yes.
Give me a stealth check.
17.
Oh.
If your
Damn!
passive perception doesn't reach that, you
No.
don't notice.
No.
No. Good job.
You are all focused on each other. Kanade, you're able to slip away. Where are you going?
So Candida just kind of like slips off the stool, just kind of like one leg, just kind of like whoop, kind of slips off and scepter in hand, just kind of looks to his friends and looks to the back, and makes his way to the back and begins to look for Rivali and just sees what they're doing.
I'll say at a certain point, you just see Rivali not behind the bar, but in a hallway past it, just against the wall, more or less rubbing their temples and just clearly stressed out.
Is Rivali can Kandere hear Rivali say anything?
Give me a perception check.
Enough will be with you.
12.
No. You're not able to make out any words. Just an occasional sigh.
Kandere stands from his squatting position and with like letting his footsteps be known so as not to startle Rivali, begins to walk into the room.
Sure.
And makes his presence known, and just kind of leans into the hallway. Excuse me.
Hi. Sorry. Can I get you something?
No, it is far too early for drinks for me, and breakfast was fantastic. Thank you. We greatly appreciate it. I wanted
I'm really glad you and your friends are enjoying your stay.
Of course. Thank you. Your hospitality is greatly appreciated. We just wanted to check in. I noticed that you seem to be troubled. Is everything all right? We've been getting word of some terrible befallings of previous establishments on our journey, and
What do you mean?
things are. And content. Is there anywhere to sit down?
I'll say if you want to sit on the floor because it's more of just a hallway.
Is there any way to lean?
Yeah, against the wall.
Kandere just kind of leans. Things are not right. Things are not right in Ravnica. A previous establishment that we patronized, we obtained word that someone had fallen gravely ill, and it did not seem to be of usual means. And I do not mean that someone just had a little too much to drink, or maybe, food poisoning.
I'm sorry. I'm having a morning. With all due respect, to the point.
Do you know anything about this? Does this ring a bell? Is what I am describing to you, does it sound... Is this the cause of your stress?
They look you dead in the eye and just outright ask, did they throw up blood? I can tell by
Their vomit was not what it should have been under normal circumstances, I will say that.
Apparently someone here last night felt really ill, and we can't figure out what could possibly be the cause of it. And I'm honestly scared that the Azorius will find out, because hell, we're heavily indebted to them. They helped us start up this business, but if they find out that people are just dying, I'm sure they won't hesitate to shut us down while still expecting our payments.
The Azorius can be... Take it from me, take it from my experiences with them. A pain in the backside, to say
That
the
can
least.
be said, as someone who's neutral, that can be said about all the guilds.
Right.
Let's be honest.
Of course.
But unfortunately, we need people of different guilds because all of you serve your purpose.
Of course.
But that's besides the point. Are
May I
you know
ask-
about this? Are you planning to do something, or
We intend we intend to find the center of this shrubbery maze and nip it in the bud, I must ask one thing. One thing before I go. For the sake of my own notes and for brevity. Do you have a paper copy of your menu?
Paper copy of my.
Your-
Probably.
Your food menu, the food that you serve
Why?
at your establishment. I need to understand because at the previous establishment that we went to, someone who fell previously ill. I understand that they ordered two things. They ordered ale. Now every ale house in Ravnica serves ale. That gets us nowhere. But I do remember they also had beef. Does the curdled grog serve beef?
Give me a persuasion check. This is a weird persuasion check, too.
Oh, 4.
They just look at you just squinting. I'm sorry. Forgive me for saying this. Is this a fucking joke to you?
No, absolutely not. In fact, I wish to gain information. I wish to connect some proverbial dots here. I'm wishing to help you. I do not wish to get you in any more trouble than
I don't know. It feels as though, and this might be because of my stress, but it honestly feels as though you're making fun of me or something like that.
No, not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. I want
Make me a persuasion check.
Are they raising their voices at all?
Another 4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, you're starting to heal. You're starting to hear things like, "Who the fuck do you think you are? Why? Because you're hot shit. You're fucking Azorius. That you think you can just come into my establishment and make fun of? I fucking confided in you."
And as Candide brandishes his badge, I wish nothing more than to gain more information and to try to connect some dots. I understand that you're in debt to the Azorius. Let's not get you in any
Candide,
further debt. I would like to
does
find
it-
out. You
does
have
it
a record.
18 Hold on, pause. Does an 18 hit you?
Oh yes, it does.
They just very quickly slap the badge straight out of your hand.
We are hearing this, correct?
Yeah,
Oh,
so can we go
absolutely.
back?
I'm
Now
running
there's a
back
No,
spell
there.
in the back.
exactly.
Yeah,
The
now we're
minute
all
I hear
walking
noise,
there.
I'm running back there.
That's why
I
said
don't give
it.
a flying fuck who you're a part of.
Hey! What's going on?
Nessie, you could have just given me a little bit of information, and you could have walked out of this a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit
the
less
same
indebted.
shit with all you Azorius fucks.
And
You
now
at first thought-
you're in some deep shit. That's what happened.
Hey! Stop!
Freya's gonna pull Candida just out of
Yeah,
there because
take down the hair. No,
yeah.
no.
Dude,
I am so sorry.
Your friend has a wonderful way with people.
I completely understand. He is fucking terrible talking to people, no matter how good he thinks he is at it. He is the epitome of Azorius, and I apologize greatly for that.
God. Mikey, I have to out of game say that like the way you were turning and your hair was doing this thing, it was so good. I don't know why.
I noticed.
So they say to you,
Actually- Oh,
I just there's a lot of fucking shit going on right now. And the fucker asked me for a paper menu? Like what the
what did he say the reason for it was?
No,
I honestly feel as though there was dissonance on my part, and I honestly stopped listening past that point.
Hey, listen, I'm going to say this. You might just see an Azorius asshole, but I watched that man go up against his own guild to save my ass. So whatever it is that you think about him, I'm sorry, my friend, but you are completely wrong.
Give me a
Yeah.
persuasion check.
21.
At this point, you just watch as a tear just falls from their eye, and it's really sorry.
I'm not the one you need to apologize to. Now, I understand the tensions are high. Something's obviously bothering you.
I just don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Well, then why don't you come talk to all of us?
No,
I don't even know who you are.
And we barely know each other, but you know what? Crazy shit's happening everywhere, and you need crazy people sometimes to solve it.
Give me another persuasion check.
Seven.
You watch as they're listening, but there's still that wall. And they just, again, I don't know who you are. You can't just expect me to trust a lot of you just because what, you stood at my bar? What, because I did you a service? It doesn't work like that.
Nyssa, I'm gonna go check on Condre. I'll leave this one to you. And I'm walking away.
go ahead.
I feel like in the meanwhile, Freya's just like, no, say nothing, please. You cannot talk to people. It's bad. Just like trying to scold like like Condon as a kid, but like Freya's just like not sure how to like talk about it. Like no, you like Freya doesn't know how to words without being mean.
Hey, can I walk up while this is happening? And go,
Yes.
neither of you should be talking to people. Neither of you. So sit down, both of you, right now. And calm down.
No. No. No.
I want waffle fries.
Zero? That sounds like a wonderful idea. I think waffle fries might just soothe some tensions. Let's get some more food.
I'm gonna go. Is there a cook?
I mean, there's a person to take orders. Like there's a lieu of, you know, waitresses and waiters out and about.
That's not what I asked. Is
Uh,
there a cook?
I imagine so.
All right.
You would
I'm
need
going
probably
to.
find the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find the kitchen.
Okay.
I'm just going to like on the door. Hello.
So it requires you to walk past the Nyssa and the Raleigh.
I will not do that then. I didn't know that.
Okay, like you're kind of just looking around, and you gather that the kitchen is probably in the direction of what's happening back there.
I do not need waffle fries. And I will walk back to the table and sit my ass down.
So I'll say,
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna sit next to Condre and say, "Are you okay?"
And Condé just kind of like wiping the spot where he got the smack.
But you got slapped in your hand.
Hand?
Oh,
They
it was
slapped
in the hand. Okay, okay.
Your
They
badge
slapped
fell to the ground.
the badge
Okay.
to the ground.
Condé just something is up. What, Miss Tegan? All I asked for was a menu. A menu. I wanted to know what they serve at this establishment, and they took it in this crazy direction. Slapped my badge that I worked for out of my. That's not the point. That's not
I'm
the
going
point.
to take his hand in both of mine and just, okay.
Something
Tensions
is up
are high.
here. Something's
Tensions
up
are high.
here.
Condre, Nissa's back there talking to them right now. I smoothed a few things over. I'm leaving the rest to her. But you need to calm down too.
Question, Condé. Did you ask directly, or did you walk in a circle and then ask?
Walk in a circle. Are you asking physically or metaphorically?
Metaphorically. I'm stupid, but not that stupid.
Miss Freya, you are not stupid, but yes, I took my time approaching my point, but the fact of the matter is, I do believe that there might. And looks to Candida looks to Miss Tegan. I need to see that map when we get out of here. I need to see that map when we get out of here. I need to see that map when we get out of here.
Condre,
And then
Condre,
and he just keeps repeating, I need to see that map.
Condre.
That's it.
Freya just looks over to Zero, but Zero's gone.
To Nyssa and Rivali.
I understand that they are not exactly eloquent or easy to talk to. In any sense of the word. But they are trying to help. And I would also like to help you, not because I feel like I owe you anything, not because I feel like you owe me anything, that you owe me information, just because that is the track we are on right now. So, if you want, you tell me what's going on, and I will do my best to help you.
Give me a persuasion check at advantage because of the night that just happened and because of the fact that you are also a tiefling.
Oh man. If I fuck this up, I'm gonna be really sad.
You got
Yeah.
this.
You cannot. You got this.
26.
Yes.
Fine. I don't fully know what's happening. Someone apparently came in here, had a few drinks, left, and was found dead at the front of my establishment. Apparently, this is happening in other places too.
Yes. I cannot tell you specifically where. I'm sure you understand.
I don't want to lose this place. This is all I have.
I know. Does anybody else know about this aside from the people here?
A few people that, you know, probably left and saw the body in the front of the floor, but I mean, I'm hoping and praying that they didn't notice that that person was sitting at the bar and could just say it was someone in the streets or something.
Okay, this is going
No.
to sound terrible. But where's the body?
Apparently, they moved it down to the basement
Okay,
to get it out of sight.
okay. So, what we can do for you, aside from trying to figure out what is going on, because we're already doing that, we can look at it. We can see if it is similar to the other ones from the other places, and we can get rid of it.
One more persuasion check at advantage.
$17.
Fine.
Okay.
Help me, please.
Yes. Yes, we will try to help you. We're not going to say anything. We're not going to say that it came from your establishment or anything like that.
Very quickly, they wrap you in a really tight hug.
She kind of like stiffens for a hot second, but like she hugs them back. Yeah.
They let go. Sorry.
It's alright. Just not usually my thing. But it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. And they walk over and pick up the Azorius badge that's on the floor.
Do you want me to give it back or do you want to do it? Okay,
I got it.
okay.
I'm just gonna like
Then-
kind of like stay behind them as they are gonna walk over, but like off to the side a little bit just for support.
They walk over. They walk directly up to Candida. I will be honest with you. you're kind of a prick. But they hand out your badge. I apologize. I didn't mean... No, that's a lie. I meant disrespect by it, but I'm sure you're a good person, and my views of the other guilds probably got the better of me, as well as my own emotion. I will get you what you asked for.
And as Kandere reaches out to grab his badge, your feelings towards the Azorius are representative of a broken trust, one that they are meant to uphold to you. And please, by my word, by the end of this, and he puts his badge back in his pocket. By the end of this, you will see the Azorius in a different light. That is why.
I don't have a problem with the Azorius. I don't have a problem with any of the guilds. You just pick up the habits that certain members hold. The Azorius expecting them to automatically be respected because of the fact that they hold a badge. The Boros thinking that they could just charge down a door because of the fact that they believe that something crazy is going on in a house. Up to the Demir thinking that that they could just outright kill people because they slightly disagree with them. It isn't anything against you. It's... I'll be honest, I thought you were dick swinging.
I just need to know one thing on our way out for all of my friends. And he just pauses for a moment. Does Ravnica have a farm?
Probably all the way in maybe precinct 3. There may be farm life, but why?
I believe we may come closer to the solution to our problem should myself and my colleagues venture forth. You are not to blame. I do believe that if should this problem resonate from where I believe it may, the blame would not fall on you. And that's good for your sake.
I'm not sure if... I think I see where you're going with it. I'm not sure if the problem is in the food. Because, well, yesterday we served soup. And that's usually cooked together. I think we would have more than one dead body on our hands if that was the case.
So the person only they had soup, I would presume. So that doesn't make a lot of sense. But they drank. They drank then. They drank heavily then.
Yeah, as per my staff, yes, they drank.
But only one.
And they're still here.
Perhaps let's go to the basement and let's talk about this.
Let's. And Kandere whisks himself off.
Rivali leads all of you towards the back through a series of halls, one passing a door that reads kitchen, before taking you into another door that's a little bit farther down the way with a staircase that leads into this dark cellar. You can hear the sound of motors running, similar to that of very sketchy refrigeration. We have it in the backmost fridge.
It will be gone by the time we come back.
What are you gonna do with it?
This isn't our first go around with something like this, and
Uh,
you don't want to
fair.
keep it.
You need my backpack?
We need your backpack. Thank you.
I hand it to Nyssa.
Thank you. We'll take care of it, okay?
And I'm just
Okay.
gonna start waddling downstairs holding the bag.
Rivali is still leading you, hoping to.
Oh, to the basement? You want to go?
Yeah,
Okay.
not. When you get down there, you see why it's just rows upon rows of different materials that are necessary for running an establishment as fine quality as they're trying to run it.
Yeah.
But upon them leading you to the backmost fridge, they put their hands up and say, "It's all yours," and they walk away.
Thank you.
I'm going to clutch my holy symbol, and I'm going to cast detect poison and disease.
Thank you.
You're getting a ping from inside the fridge,
Would you be able to
and
tell
you're
if it's
getting
the
a
same?
ping from one of the barrels not too far away.
She slowly turns to the barrel in question.
You have dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay. To whoever doesn't,
Goggles.
okay. When you mark it in your inventory, you can see up to 120 feet.
Cool.
Oh, spicy.
Because that was a really good roll for it.
I'm gonna slip
So-
my goggles on.
Yep. Upon looking at the crate in question, what are you doing? It's just a crate, brown in structure. Seems to be a cork on it.
Is it a box or a barrel? I'm sorry, I confused
barrel.
myself.
Barrels.
She examines the barrel. Like if there's any text, is there any tampering that she can notice?
Give me an investigation check.
Can I assist after I notice her doing that?
Yes.
Hold on.
Okay.
And I start
So-
going into the fridge.
Before she continues the inspection, she waves someone over, which I guess in this case would probably be Tegan.
Okay.
Help me check Zibero and see if any tampering. All right. So investigation at advantage, you said?
Yeah.
Oh dear Christ! Here we go.
Man, that was a good roll.
So what was the number?
8.
You rolled it at advantage?
Yeah.
I only see one.
oh,
I
you
only
rolled
saw
it-
one.
No,
Yeah.
it's rolled as a 2d20.
Oh,
Oh.
That's rough, buddy.
yeah.
Turn this one on. Looking the barrel over. You're not really picking up anything extra besides the resonation of the fact that there's definitely poison laced inside this barrel.
Can I sense
Well-
Oh, right. This battle contains some sort of poison. So this
Would-
must be the
Is she,
ale.
is she just alerting the whole group?
Yeah, I imagine so.
Genuine question.
Yeah.
Would you know with that what kind of poison it is and if it's the same as the other ones we've seen?
It's the same as the other one, the ingestible.
Yeah, I was going to ask because I get to know the kind of poison. So,
Exactly.
Ingestible.
this one has the same exact poison as the other body that we found.
Okay. Zero, can you come with me to check the body in there real quick? Kandere, I know you don't like touching bodies. You can probably check the barrel.
And Candide just kind of like nodding with the sentence, just like and just quickly goes over to the barrel.
All right.
And
Let's handle the fridge first before we get to the barrel. We just did the barrel. So, the two of you walk over to the fridge. What are you doing?
Zero, do you want to lead the investigation for this?
Sure.
Alright. I'm helping him.
Okay, you got it. Go ahead, give me. How are you investigating it before I make you roll?
Well, first, how does the body look? I'm assuming is it like meat hook style or is it just on the ground?
Oh,
So you open this wide door that leads into this fairly decent sized chamber. You can see there's absolutely nothing in here save for a few hooks that are hanging from the ceiling and a body hanging on one of them.
Been there, done that.
Clothed in pretty okay clothing. Nothing too fancy, but nothing too raggedy either.
I
Seems as
will-
though this individual was Elvin.
Okay.
do you
Going
think this one
to-
has shit on him?
Fucking D&D CSI. Let's go.
Yeah.
Lift the body off and
Mm.
gently place it down.
Sure.
All right. Now then, let's see if Theo is any good at this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to gently, not male or female. Let me ask that first, actually. Or
We'll say male for this one.
male. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Dead guy.
look
guy.
at the veins around the neck area.
Okay.
What color are they?
You're asking me CSI questions.
I am asking you CSI questions because I know this shit.
What are you
Let's
looking
go.
for? What are you looking for? I'll tell you yay or nay.
Miscolorations.
Okay.
To be able to, it will be able to tell me the like how I'm trying to think like I don't want to say the dose, but how concentrated this
Got it.
poison
That makes
was.
sense. Well, how well did it go into the bloodstream, basically?
Exactly. How deadly is this bitch? Deadly, obviously, but
I'll say that. Give me a medicine check.
Oh, that's not for you.
that is not for me. I was
That's
hoping
for me.
investigation.
Nope,
But
not for that
a
one.
17 will work.
Hey,
And
that's
she
not
is helping
bad.
me, so I do get
Yeah,
advantage.
Advantage. Yeah. I'll allow it.
So we'll go with the 17.
17. Looking around it, this body has started to freeze, and rigor mortis has definitely started to more or less kick in. But you start to, your eyes start to adjust just to get like a closer look at it, and yeah, there's this slight, I'll say a purplish discoloration to the veins, as well as the same red ichor that you've seen before around the mouth area. And beard, because I'll say this individual has a beard.
An elf with a beard.
Yeah.
Half elf.
Is it
It's
like
very-
like
it's-
a kung
It's
fu
very,
master?
it's very, for lack of better term, it's very Chad-like. So like chin strap to a point,
Yeah.
you know, like something like that. If it'll show right. No, I don't know.
You mean this? What I
Yeah,
have going when I
The
roll
kind-
for the entire
The
time?
little
kind that
douchier.
when you look
A
to the
little
side, it's
like thinner.
Yeah, thinner.
the
Okay.
kind that when you look to the side, it's just yes.
I have a beard.
Yes. Yes. All right. So. All right. So I do know that. All right. I'm going to look at the fingernails as well. Make sure this was just a poisoning as well. 'Cause you just gotta be sure.
Give me another medicine check.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna kind of call from the side. Does he have more shit on him? Because the other one had a note.
7.
Oh,
7.
Yeah.
They look like finely groomed fingernails.
Well, he was
Nothing
rich.
more.
And then I'm going to do what Miss Nyssa said, and I will begin mugging this guy.
Give me
you.
an investigation check, but we're gonna switch over to the barrel now.
Okay, go for it.
Candide. What are you doing?
So Candide, catching just a little bit of the poison, or rather a little bit of the ale that is coming out of this barrel.
There's nothing
appears-
coming out of the barrel yet.
No.
There's nothing coming out of the barrel.
No. It hasn't been opened.
Okay, I'm sorry. So, motioning, so looking over to. Excuse me, my brain is not working right now.
It's okay. Take it easy. One step at a time.
Feel
What are
that.
you doing?
Okay, so he looks to the barrel. Looks over. There's
Do you-
poison in here. Straight poison. What?
Yeah.
What? And just very like with a very questioning. What is in here? And
It if this is ale, there's poison within the ale.
Miss Freya, is there any way that we can get this barrel open? I need to get a sample of this, of whatever is in here, for nothing more to compare. Can we get this barrel open?
Do I see like a lid or a handle to open?
You
the
see a
top of
cork.
it? I see a cork on top.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot bigger than like
That's a
there's-
bung, not a cork.
whatever. I was gonna say it's bigger than what you would see in a wine bottle. I don't. Who knows the word bung? Anyways, 'cause I'll have,
Me,
does.
because it's in a
This guy.
I'll have
bung.
the whole comment
Doing a
section
hell
going.
thing for the
Me,
barrel.
I do. I know what a bung is, but yes, a
I am
bung.
an alcoholic. Yes, of course I know what it is.
Don't admit that.
Of course I can. It's not.
At least you
not a
realize
problem if you
realize
know.
at least you realize your problem. But
I have
there
a
you go.
barrel.
That
That's
is-
why I know.
that is your opening to the barrel, but it's not open yet.
And I'll take it out.
Give me just, I'll say straight wisdom.
I don't like that.
I don't like that
For
either.
something like this, that
Man, is that a wisdom poison I hear?
13. Oh no, he's rolling a thing. Jesus.
Roll.
Yeah.
So
see.
on you pulling it thump, comes out, and you notice that it came out way easier than it probably should have. Were you expected to put all your strength into it to single-handedly, without any tools, remove this bung? It just thump,
My man.
came out.
She just does a double take at the bung, and then the barrel, and then the bung, and then looks to the two.
that looked way too easy.
Canada, give me a perception check.
Nat 1.
My
Just
man.
just because I feel like I'm leaving them out a little bit. Team, what are you doing in this moment?
I actually, as soon as poison was mentioned in this barrel, wanted to take off and go find Rivali.
Okay, that's fair. We will handle that in a second.
So I'm not
All
there.
right. Tier 1, you notice nothing.
Okay. So what does Candide notice? What is coming out of the barrel?
It hasn't been tipped.
A
You
bung.
tipped it. It's a so
There's
far.
there's no like stink lines with a foghorn going where. It's not like that. It's not rancid.
Nope, not rancid. It. If
Okay,
you
so
putting
Candide
your
just kind
face
of.
closer, putting your face closer. You know the smell of alcohol. You know it pretty well. This is definitely ale.
Candide just takes. He rips out a page from his spell book and dips it in the ale and just kind of soaks it. And just okay. That's all I got. And just looks over to looks to Freya. I have a feeling that we may need to compare this with something else. Look, I'm no scientist. you have a better way of containing this than I? I don't have any bottles on me.
Zara! Zara!
Zero's busy.
Zero is busy currently, but
Doesn't stop her from like
Mind
saying
you-
it though.
let's go to Tegan. Tegan, upon you walking away, start heading up the stairs. You notice that Rivali is just sitting at the top waiting.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah.
So, looks like one of your barrels is poisoned.
Shit.
Do you brew in-house or do you have a brewer?
No, we honestly just get it from either the Transguild Promenade or Tin Street, whoever's selling it better.
If you were to look at that barrel, could you tell me exactly where it came from?
Probably not. Honestly, it's not ordered by me. I usually have one of my many employees to handle it.
Is there somebody who orders it more often than another?
Maybe. Probably Cynthia.
Cynthia.
She would probably know a lot more.
Can I find her anywhere right now?
She won't start working for probably another 7 hours.
7 hours. Well, it's a start.
It is. Honestly, you could probably talk to her, maybe find out who sold it to her, but we've been using. I can't say we've been using a single one because we haven't. We go for the best price. But we haven't had this problem before. Considering that it's happening elsewhere too.
To me this. How much did you pay?
You could pay for that anywhere between, I would say probably 20 to 30 gold pieces for a barrel like that. Depends
Might help
on
me narrow it down.
Well,
Find who's
I can
selling
tell
that
you
price.
that if it's taken from Tin Street, it's right next door. We're not going to any other precinct to buy ale.
Right next door.
Yeah, Tin Street is. When I say next door, I mean next to the whole entire precinct. It's probably
Sure.
gonna take you like an hour to get over there.
All right. It's better than nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe you should go drink a cup of the stuff that's not poisoned and settle down.
As much as I would love to, I have 5 strangers in my basement. I think I'd rather just hang out here if that's okay.
Fair enough.
Not that I don't trust a lot of you, but I don't fully trust a lot of you.
You're a smart businessman.
Business person.
Pardon.
It's okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Heading back down.
Okay. 0. What'd you roll?
A good question. I don't remember.
16 and
16.
16.
16.
Okay. What were you fucking looking for?
Investigation on the body.
Yeah, I'm seeing if I'm mugging this guy.
Okay,
Muggin.
got you.
Don't they have to be
Look at
alive to be mugged?
No.
Ah.
It's a polite.
If you're dead, it's just being looted.
Well, see,
Not wrong.
now the worst one is it archaeology or grave robbing?
Neither, because the body is
point.
anyways.
No. I'm saying like, is it?
In that
am I an
sense.
archaeologist or am I a grave robber?
Moving on.
Anywho,
As you're looking through, I'll say with that roll, you came across 8 gold pieces.
All right. I'm gonna hand forward to Miss Nyssa.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Okay. We're not getting anything else off this, no?
Does he have any insignia, tattoos, anything? What colors is he wearing? Like anything that can tell me what guild he may be a part of.
I'll say you could find a tattoo representing that of the Is It.
Son of a
Ah.
bitch. Do I recognize this guy?
I'll say probably not.
Probably not. All right, I don't give a shit about
Yeah,
it.
based on your background, probably
It's
not.
just Bob from accounting. It's okay.
Yeah, it's that one guy from that one
Whoa.
laboratory.
Actually, this tells me a lot. Then. Okay.
I'm gonna like peek over and just look at the tattoo and I'm like, oh, that's one of yours.
Yes, but he's not an engineer,
Oh, okay.
and he has very nice clothes. He takes care of himself, and he's an elf. So.
More important?
Mhm.
Okay.
I can only think of a couple of places, so we might be able to find out relatively who this guy is.
We still need to go to the lab.
Mhm.
Okay. So we get rid of it now? I promised we would.
Just one more quick thing. Is there anything else that tells me anything else about this guy? Like how nice are his clothes and stuff like that?
So again, not too rich, but not too raggedy. It's more just common clothing. What you would expect
Middle
someone who
class.
probably just got off of work from their laboratory
Yeah.
to go to a tavern
Okay.
to end their night
I
to
thought
wear.
you said it was nice clothes. Okay.
No. I had
Okay,
mentioned
okay.
it wasn't too nice, but it wasn't too raggedy.
Okay. Then you go ahead and feed him to my
Okay.
child,
I'm just
my
gonna
sweet summer child.
put him on the floor and then just open it up.
Okay.
Hello.
Upon coming out, immediately just
Yes.
What are you doing?
I have a gift for you.
Reading this.
Just start like pushing it into the
and
back.
once again down like a wood chipper. Just this body just going into it. All you hear is just
Yes, okay.
And
Disgusting.
upon the last
Hold on,
bit
whoa.
of the
we'll get to you in a second because we're not done with that barrel, I don't think.
Oh.
I just wanted to respond to the body getting
So-
chewed up.
You're not in the room.
Oh, he's not in the room. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, you're with Freya.
You're with the
Okay.
barrel.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Oh.
I thought this was one large room. No, sorry.
So back to the barrel.
Barrel.
Barrels.
Candide, get the glass, get the vial, something.
Yes, and just kind of like just throws the page on the floor. That was a stupid idea anyway. And
That was it
begins
with the paper.
begins looking. It's just one page. I have plenty. And begins looking around. Are there any like just loose cups on the floor or around?
Perception check. Tegan, you wanted to say something?
I just wanted to know if I was back at the barrel yet.
Yeah, I'll say at this point
Okay.
you're
19.
back. 19, definitely. You can see a whole bunch of plates and cups and different kitchenware to help set
there
the
any-
vibe.
Is there anything with a lid?
Anything with a lid with a 19? Yeah. I'll say you're able to find probably like a coffee mug. It's a little shitty and flimsy coffee mug, but
With a
A
with a
coffee
lid?
mug with
With
a
a
lid?
lid?
yeah, like the
Like a
fucking
travel mug.
yeah, there you go.
Tumblers.
Like a Yeti.
Okay.
Oh, okay, neat. Okay,
We're not
cool.
branded by them.
All right, so Candide just kind of like digging through the sink and just looking through a bunch of things. Oh, okay. Oh my God, I think I touched food. Oh, and just pulls out the mug with the lid. Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Oh my God, and just rushes over
That's an
to the barrel,
avocado.
wiping gunk and chewed up shit off his arm.
That's what
And-
overthinking looks like. Okay.
Candide just scoops it into the
You're not going to be able to scoop it. It's not that big of an opening.
So does he just like lower it in and just let it fill up?
Again,
Can he
it's
do-
not that big of an opening.
Can he fill up the how much of an opening does Kandide have to work with that he can fill up this mug?
You
Without
have enough that if you tilt it, you see what Zero's
Yeah.
doing right now.
Oh my god, it's rocket science. Like Jesus.
Sorry, I thought
What do you mean?
I thought the
Hold on,
opening
hold on, hold
I
on.
thought the opening was on top. I'm
No,
sorry.
No, it is
Yeah,
on
it's
top.
on
It
top,
is
but
no,
it's
the
small.
opening
It's
is on
small.
top, but it's only like yay big. You're not gonna be able to fit a whole entire
it.
cup, plus
So,
your
here,
hand, plus your
hold on.
wrist.
Sorry,
Got
sorry.
it.
I can actually give you a visual thing.
Sorry, I was imagining
my God,
Kandide. Kandide
We have,
was
a
like,
we have a fucking visual.
Yay, props!
Sorry, go ahead, Freya. You were saying.
So,
So
minus
I-
the spigot, this is what you got.
There you go.
Okay, got it. So it's literally all the and
You
it's in
don't
the
have
dead
that.
it's in the dead center too. So now there's not okay. Okay.
I mean, give me an investigation check real fast.
Yes, I was about to say Kandide was gonna begin looking around to see
Wait.
if he can
wait. now-
17.
Okay.
So, you were saying, Freya, because you were trying to say something. Apologies.
Yeah. So now I'm trying to like. So was the barrel like standing like upright, or was it like in the visual that Damien gave?
What is upright, but just a matter of perspective?
Thanks.
Well, okay, all
say-
barrels
well,
do look like that.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
just
say
the big
that at that point because your boy doesn't fully know how barrels work. I'm doing my
I got you.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much. You're the bestest. But on a 17 investigation check, you do notice that there is a little spigot.
So Freya just imagined, or probably seeing Kandide like do this or that or this or that, and Freya's just squinting, going, "Hold out the cup.
Uh,
Hold out the cup."
okay, I don't know what you've got planned here. I mean, there's a multitude of things that you could.
Sorry,
Just
this is
looking
Steph.
between the two of them, like,
This is Steph praying to RNGesus.
I
She's
know.
going to-
Hey, give me a strength check.
I know. I mean, there's a,
I knew exactly where it was going.
I mean, there's a
Not gonna
number of
go
things
well.
that you could do, Miss Freya. I mean, let's just
Well,
be.
she wants to gently tip it over so that it pours into the cup.
Give me a strength check. This is a matter of control versus actually like trying to push it.
Kandide is just holding out this mug.
7.
So upon you starting to roll it,
Oh.
RNGesus
it
hates
keeps
me.
going and it keeps rolling and you're not able to get it to stop because the swishing of everything inside keeps it rolling. And at a certain point, I gotta roll a d20 for this.
Oh, you.
No.
Oh,
Oh fuck! Come here.
There was a
Come
whole
here.
spigot.
Natural. I can't see
Oh,
that.
come on.
I saw it.
No,
What?
Is that a nat one?
What?
It's the one. Yes.
It's in that one.
Oh, where's
That-
this going?
Baby
Where's this
went
going?
kaboom.
Exactly.
Where's this going?
There was a spigot.
It hits a cabinet.
I don't know what a spigot is. Is it the thing?
It's
how
the
you
little
get
thing
out the
but in
door.
all fairness, Freya didn't notice it because
Yeah, I
of
know.
all of the previous investigation checks
Yeah.
that happened. Keeps rolling. It hits a cabinet. That cabinet begins to topple. Then the next one begins to topple. And before you know it, you are just met, and everyone hears this, with about 30 seconds of crashing and all around bad times.
Is there alcohol in the fucking cup?
No!
I didn't get any. I didn't get
Say,
Oh my God.
I will say that at a certain point, when it stops, it's starting to spew out alcohol.
Why would you have us roll virtual dice? I will never fucking understand.
Kandide begins filling the cup, and as
He's
soon as it
faster.
is full, he puts a lid on it, puts his hand on Freya's shoulder, and says, "It is time to leave.
You just hear,
We all
what
heard.
the fuck?
It is time to to leave.
Are me and Zero coming out of the freezer at this point?
No, no. I'm just holding
you're
you for a moment, and I'm just like, no, we're not
We're
a
in the
part of that
closet.
one.
Okay.
We are in the refrigerator. We will
Come
not.
we are in the-
on!
We are in
I
the-
trusted you with something!
Kandere
hey,
is just motioning to Freya like,
we-
let's fucking go.
I'm marching up the stairs like, we disposed of a body for you. You hush.
You fuck! Just
Not helping.
please leave.
Oh, we're gonna.
Thank you.
Stop yelling at us. And I march out.
I'm angry! You told me I have to clean this!
I almost got squished by it.
Zero Nyssa.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Zero Nyssa, what are you doing?
I'm going to gently and so slowly open the refrigerator door to this catastrophe and just look at this person in their eye and just
Get
we
out.
disposed of the body.
Get out!
And I will start gently walking away.
Get out!
Oh. Okay, I'm going. I feel really bad though.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh, God.
As Kandere quickly is just like weaving his way in between people, passing as he passes Tegan, just gives her a little tap on the shoulder and kind of shakes the mug. I got some. Let's go now. And
Be
just
out.
let's go.
All right. I'll say a lot of you
Time to leave.
are able to make it out.
Time to leave.
Out of the establishment? Or
Oh yeah, I'm gone. I walked out that door.
Oh, ow, gone.
I
gone.
can see why this is called the Bazaar of Chaos.
Heyo.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
yes, it's both. It's both.
And at this point, as you are all making your way out of the tavern into Precinct 4, we're going to take a break. Before we actually go to break, I do have to say, everyone, we hit 100 followers!
Oh, shit. Hey, Lamau.
Thank you to Jay
Lamau?
Steffer and Peach MXN for the follows. We really appreciate it. It helped us to get to 100. And now the next fucking step is for us to get to 1,000.
Road to
We'll
1K.
try for 500, and then
We're
we'll
gonna
go
try-
for a
Yeah,
thousand.
you
Let's
should
go.
dive
Next
first.
goal is to tell
Halfway.
everyone who's in here, tell your friends. Let's make a party up in this bitch.
Hell
Is
yeah.
there alcohol
Before we go,
involved?
There
I
can
do
be.
wanna oh my god, Faith Unknown, thank you so much for cheering the 50 bits. Holy shit. Wow. Hell yes. On top of that, also a reminder that as you're watching this show, you are gaining channel points, and you can use those channel points to redeem a whole bunch of options. Everything from giving players +3 to -3 to drawing a card from the what is it called? I got
The
this.
deck
The
of
deck of
many
many
things
board
or
like
like
things. But
Congratulations, everyone but Torn for getting that right.
I know, right?
But we're gonna go ahead and take a 10 to 20 minute break.
Pick
When we get
one.
back, we'll continue the story. Save your channel points for when the story comes back.
So you can screw
And we'll
us
see
later.
you then.
Yep.
And welcome back. So everyone has finished in Rivali's basement of their tavern and left it to shambles by the end. You all rush outside, and the day is still yours. What are you all doing?
I just want to say,
Did we
I
stop
had a
walking?
joke for that, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Just leave it
So-
alone. Just keep going. So I'll say before you all get into it, you just hear.
You guys really fucked that up.
I didn't do shit wrong. I did
Oh,
nothing fucking
be
wrong.
quiet.
No, you guys
Now
fucked up.
Put my backpack back on.
my sweet summer child.
Fucking Christ.
Do you think maybe at some point we should pay them back for that?
Yes, at some point we should pay them back. Do you know how hard it is to find a place like that?
I would
did-
say no, but I will
No,
not continue with
Zero?
what I was going to
Zero?
say.
I mean, in the company aspect, do you know how fucking hard it is to find a place like that? I can't go back down now.
We'll pay them. We'll figure something out. It's only right.
I have to make the comment that the debt that you guys have in Ravnica is unreal right now. Fucking
Look, okay.
Candide pulls out the fucking thermos, I guess, of poisoned ale, and just look. It was a crazy situation back there, but all things considered, and pulls out the whatever container it is, the bottle thermos. I did get this,
I hope you
and I think this is going to be of great value to us.
You are just so full of sass today, aren't you, Miss Nyssa?
I was having a good day, and then you pulled this shit.
You're noticing her sass now? She's always like that. Anyway, we should
Nyssa,
really.
do you need more extra fun?
It would have been great, but now we can't go back there, can we?
I mean, there's probably another place that we can find you some extra fun if that'll ease your tensions.
Okay, right now we have some shit to do. We can do that later.
Okay, I'm just saying I'll help.
I understand.
Not me
You'll help?
personally, but
Oh.
no.
There
Okay,
are
okay.
many places in Izip that are able to help with that.
But hear me out. This one was like nice, it had personality, it wasn't dirty. Like there's a lot of things you look for in some place like that. Plus there was another tiefling. Do you know how hard it is to find a tiefling?
No.
It's pretty difficult. There aren't that many tieflings around here. Don't know why.
Do you know any
Um,
robots?
Are there more robots here?
Well, technically, yes.
Are there robots that offer extra fun?
That's a good
I'm
question.
not answering
Miss-
that
mi- mi-
question.
Miss Tegan, have you not frequented the shops around Ravnica? Never mind. You know what? That's not a good idea. That is, and besides, they're way too expensive for us anyway. Let's not.
Laboratory.
I don't.
Let's
I
not go
don't-
shopping
yeah,
right now. That's not the
I
time to
don't
do that.
frequent those kind of.
Laboratory.
I don't do. No, I
Zell,
no.
do you know where the lab that we're going to is?
Yes.
Okay,
do.
so where are we going? Let's sort
Mm.
out that shit first.
I will just begin walking.
Okay.
And
Follow,
not
follow.
continue on with the sexcapades that is our group.
Follow.
Okay. The sexcapades, I don't get it. And I'm following, I'm muttering to myself about, I don't understand the extra fun in the shops. I don't understand what this is happening.
Yo, while we're walking, I'm just gonna ritual cast detect magic while we're walking.
Okay.
While we're walking, I would like to find a Boros member.
Okay. Ritual casting is going to take some time. Give me an investigation check.
How dumb am I? Dumb. Just say no. Don't worry about it.
No luck on this one. You definitely see one. However, they're busy flying across the sky. There's none that are currently present within the streets too much. Now, Zero, where are you leading everybody?
To the oh god, lab. It was lab 4 we had to go to.
Did
I
I
wanna
say
say that
specific lab?
I
Once
think
upon a
you
time?
did. I
I'll
think
say
you did say a specific lab.
for the sake of my sanity on this one, give me a history check with advantage.
Oh,
Because you know who Meleena is.
yeah, that's how I found out. She's the head of
Yeah.
lab 4. I want to say, yeah. I knew it was like some sort of lab that I
I think I want to say I more said that Meleena was in charge of a lab in Precinct 4.
No, you
Yeah.
said the actual lab. I have
I
to
said
know.
the actual lab. What'd you roll?
25.
25 is a really good roll. So we'll say for the sake of all argument, yeah. You access your database and you're easily able to find Meleena once again. And under location, you see currently stationed in Lab 4. within Precinct 4.
Perfect. I will begin marching my way over there.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
There's a lot of you are making your way over. Zero helming this. Someone roll me a d20 for the day.
Anyone besides Condre and Freya, please.
I'll do it.
No
was gonna-
offense. I love you both.
No,
but-
don't worry about it. I was gonna say not me because the last time that happened, I got my money fucking stolen.
Oh,
16.
16. Pretty fine day. Nothing too bad happens on the street. And in time, you're brought to this open square with buildings on different corners, as you normally see, with different alleyways. You enter in through the south, you can see this beautiful fountain that stands at roughly about 8 feet tall. Just spewing out water, and past that, as your vision begins to adjust, you're met with this large looking facility with different gears rotating at different points. And in front of it, you can see this creature standing directly in front of the door, crystallized in every single inch of its body, wearing no form of clothing. But I'll say everyone walking up, give me a perception check.
Oh, fuck, nat 1.
11.
7.
23.
Nat 1.
God.
Great
Hey,
job,
nat
guys.
1,
You
please.
was. Oh my god.
To the 23, you can notice in this creature's body, occasionally, there's a surge of electricity that just goes throughout its crystallized body.
Hey, Condre, look what I can do. We're not looking at this at all.
I'm just gonna kind of like scooch over to Zero and just kind of point that out. Just like,
Is that the why is the electricity going through that?
I don't know.
Do
you
I
wanna
know
look at
that
it?
answer?
You know what the fuck that is?
History or Arcana, both will
Sweet.
give you different answers.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Arcana because I'm pretty alright at that.
Okay?
15.
15. This is obviously not a humanoid whatsoever. This seems to be what could possibly be an experiment. And you can probably piece together that that electricity is magic that's keeping it alive.
Okay. Well, more than likely that is an experiment that is housed within one of the laboratories, or it could just be prowling about like a pet sort of thing. But the electricity that's within it is what keeps it alive.
So that thing's alive.
Yes.
Interesting. Do you think it's going to hurt us
Mm.
if we try to go inside?
Mm.
Okay.
Let's find out, and I will
Okay.
begin to approach the lab.
Okay. Upon you approaching the lab, the creature's head looks towards you and grinds with the rocks that are just rubbing against itself. And the only thing you hear come out from it is just
Am I able to translate anything from those?
that a
grinds
language?
and gears?
no.
That was adorable.
I'm just gonna look at it and go, "May I please enter the laboratory?"
And then its focus turns to Condor,
Oh no.
and it just holds out a very rocky hand.
Detect magic.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right. Before this happens, you were ritual casting detect magic. I'll say for the sake of brevity, the same pings that normally go off, and the occasional ping here and there from just a random vendor, probably. Of all different types of schools of magic, save for, I'll say, necromancy in this case.
And now.
Okay.
But to your detect magic, and probably still Nyssa's detect magic, it's lighting up. And I'll say, let me look up what school of magic it might be.
Oh boy.
I'll honestly say this is conjuration right off the bat.
Ooh.
Kandere just kind of steps back, and to this rocky hand, he steps back enough that he can cast Mage Hand. And the Mage Hand reaches out. Not his hand, but the Mage Hand. I'll give you a hand. Come on, though.
Dab him up.
And it crushes the Mage Hand.
At a certain point, the hand does go through. You're getting the feeling, damn, was it exerting force.
And as Kandere just lowers his scepter. Okay, so that could have been mine. So let's keep our distance. And Kandere begins backing up.
And then just begins like clapping his rock-like hand, just kind of dancing around excitedly.
Oh, I thought it was running towards us. I thought those were its feet.
Before it just looks directly at Freya. Arms open wide, it begins running directly towards Freya.
Oh, shit. Freya opens arms, but with a confused look.
Give me a strength saving throw in this moment.
You're gonna hug it.
How trash am I? Nat 20.
Hey, that's not trash.
Okay.
There is some force behind this hug. This is a bear hug times 3, and as it's swinging you around, you try to exert as much force as possible so that it equals out, and you don't actually get hurt from this, but your spine does kind of click in a certain way that feels really nice. It's just... And then all you hear is just... What the fuck are you doing? Get back inside! The creature puts down Freya and just begins making its way back inside, kind of like a scared pet that knows it's done wrong, but will never admit it did wrong.
He's
What the fuck do you think you're doing? Do you often run up to other people's things and pet them?
If they're
Be
cute.
fair, it ran up to her.
they hugged me.
That is rude!
But it ran up to her.
Unacceptable! What do you want?
Is that her?
Where is Meleena?
I am Meleena. And at this point, you notice this is very much a drow woman standing at approximately 5 foot 8 inches.
Who had the note?
What not? What do you speak of?
I just
Hurry up! I am a busy woman!
I hold it out and I just.
Where did you get this?
We found it.
Where?
From
Where's the
body of
person
a
that
young
had-
man. He's gone. Miss Meleena.
What, did you mug him? Are you trying to rub it in my face?
No.
No, we did not
Miss
mug
Meleena,
him.
When do I ever do that?
At this point, you notice that Meleena has definitely noticed what you are. And just looks you up and down, and her eyes grow wide with amazement, wonder, curiosity. She just goes, "Oh my.
Do not touch.
I will not. I will respect your boundary.
Thank you.
It is honestly so impressive to actually see what you look like up close. They told stories of you.
Oh.
Wow,
Whoa.
you are the one they call Zero.
Yes.
Oh, this is a sight to behold. And who are the rest of you? Why are you with Zero?
We're his friends.
We're friends.
Friends.
Mhm.
You made friends.
Yes. I did as father suggested, at the very least.
Do you know his dad?
Who is your dad?
I don't know. Let's see if he's gonna say. Well, Niv Mizzet, of course.
Oh, even better. You are, and I'm going to say this as kindly as I possibly can. You don't know what you're traveling with here.
Could you tell us? Should we be
Come
normal?
in, come in. Come, hurry up.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
And
Did
Freya
the giant pet go back in the house?
Oh yeah, definitely. Way
Okay.
before this conversation even started.
Making sure.
Freya just like follows, but tries to look in the back, but can't see in the back because armor is. Is my armor dented? Is my armor dented?
Is anyone looking?
I'll look. Oh.
Candide is looking around for any dents. Are there any dents?
Very slight, but nothing too bad where the armor is useless.
Do not worry, Miss Freya. A little bit of steaming hot water and pushing it on the outside, we can buff those out. It'll be very easy.
Fact.
You! And Meleena points at Freya. Quickly, drink this. Go on, drink it.
She's
Ah, it is rancid. It doesn't smell like something that you should drink. It's kind of like a combination of, I would say, Clorox and maybe cinnamon.
Ew.
Hold on. She drinks it.
Okay.
Oh my.
How dead is she?
Roll up a new character.
Well,
You drink it, and at this point, for the first time, a lot of you are seeing Meleena calm down. Freya, you can feel this burning sensation. And then it starts to build up. And it starts to bloat you a little bit. And you're not sure what's happening. Then your stomach begins to grumble. And it's so loudly that everyone surrounding could actually hear this build up before finally you just...
to the DM, that's impressive.
Thank you. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what it's going to do. But you'd let me know what it does, if it does anything.
Huh. Do you normally do that? Just give people potions?
Yes.
Yes.
Just for fun?
It's the Is It way.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Honestly, when you're Is It, you do not try to figure out things with actual science or maths. You you throw something against the wall and see what happens. And pray it doesn't blow up. Sometimes it does, but, you know, if it wasn't for that method, you wouldn't have electricity, plumbing, or anything of that nature. So, I guess I speak for all. Is it members? When I say, you're welcome. So to explain our dear friends here a little bit, Oh, what a work of art they are, indeed. You see, Zero is not the only one of their kind. No. Zero is actually not Zero at all. You are the 10th one to ever be created of yourself.
Yes.
There are others, 1 through 9. But Zero was the perfect manifestation, the closest thing we could get to humanoid-like life. Aware of surroundings, aware of emotions and feelings. A true beauty indeed. Created by the group known as the Innovagents. Not too many people are aware as to who makes up the Innovagents, so that is beyond my know. But they were geniuses. Geniuses indeed, yes. Sorry, I've been rambling. Why are you here?
Well, so we found this note in a place where people have been dying from ingestion of poison.
Ha! Like... like... how, though? Like, why?
What do you mean, why?
I mean, tell me more! You say someone got poisoned, that could be anyone. That could be anyone who has a problem with the mirror.
It seems that poison seems to have gotten into a water supply, for lack of a better term. People are physically consuming this poison at local establishments. We just
An
wanted to know.
ale.
Yes, we wanted to know if you had any information. Possibly could point us in one direction or
see.
another.
To be honest with you, random people getting poisoned sounds kind of... No. That is just silly.
Oh no, what
Tell
is
us.
this?
You had an idea?
3 of you make me persuasion checks.
Persuasion.
19.
With advantage, because Freya drank the potion.
19.
All of us advantage.
Oh, with advantage?
Yes.
Oh, one
The
second.
3 people, you all get it at
Wow.
advantage.
Okay, that
Still
first one was
19.
You're welcome,
23.
guys.
There's
I'll
a
be with
trust
all of you.
with the fact that
Welcome.
Freya just did it without any form of inkling whatsoever.
unnatural 20.
All right.
23.
Yeah, I get it.
I'll say Tegan and Canada, thanks to Shadow underscore. Oh no, sorry. Tegan, thanks to Shadow underscore FTD, you get a +3. And Canada,
Awesome.
thanks to Peach underscore MXXN, you get a +3.
Thank you.
So that's a 22.
23.
Shit.
Thanks, Jazz.
At this point, there's just a slight blush that comes across Melina's face. Someone that wants to listen to them ramble, and it's just, oh, okay, I'll tell you. But come in close. There is this story of this scientist. Not is it. No. This one comes from the Simic Combine instead. Apparently, this person was going around more or less trying to force humanoid evolution towards the invulnerability from poisons. However, it was just leading to a bunch of people getting poisoned constantly. And they were given a direct order from not only Azorius, but also Boros, and also from Simic themselves to cease all of it. They refused, so they were arrested by the Azorius and locked away.
Wait.
Could you repeat that again just for note-taking purposes?
Sure. There's an individual by the name of Ignatius.
Ignatius?
Yeah, Ignatius. Who? Sorry, I got distracted by everything. Sorry, I got hit by a wave of just happy feels real fast because I'm playing D&D.
Oh.
Man, my brain goes
Just
burr
like a
a lot.
baby. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Little
So
D&D
there's an
gnome.
individual named Ignatius who is a
Uh-huh.
part of the Simic Combine. Ignatius was trying to more or less cause people to, how do you say, evolve into not being affected by poisons any longer. But upon people dying left and right because of the experiments, they were told to cease all functions, and when they refused to do so, they were arrested by the Azorius Senate.
Okay.
Lore,
That's an interesting name.
I know, right?
Ignatius?
No, that's not. Didn't somebody just break out of the prison?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys do recall that someone did, in fact,
Yep.
escape the Azorius prisons as per a.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Oh no.
Travel log. Okay.
Okay. So
Come on, there's no possible way that this could possibly be the same person.
why not?
That's a good question. I never thought about it that way.
May I ask this individual?
Damien down! Damien down!
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh no.
Damien, was that me? I'm so sorry if that was because of me.
Fucking burp. I didn't think about it like that.
During that whole conversation, both Steph and Freya just burped. Steph actually burped.
I didn't even think about it like that. It's not a half-bad thought.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh,
Are we ready?
yes. I'm so sorry.
Back into it.
As so Candide just kind of leans in and leans into to Meleena. This individual, this this Ignatius, who was undergoing this testing, or rather conducting this testing. Do you know if that's their first name, last name, alias?
Their full name is Ignatius Viram.
So that's our first name?
No. The first name is Ignatius. The last name is Viram.
Okay.
Okay. I was about to have a very big issue.
No, we're fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so as much as I hate to fucking say it, we might have to ask them for help. I'm just making direct eye contact with Candide. I'm just like,
You understand, and like very unsubtly pointing to the name and all this. You understand why I have my reservations about this.
it's the first name, Candide. You don't have the same name. The last name is your first name. Your first name is the last name. Like, it's
What
not-
do you think? You are only person to have name? No.
It's just
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a little bit strange, but fine. If it brings us one step closer to the center of this proverbial shrubbery maze, and he looks once again at the thermos containing the sample, we will do what we must.
Wait, can you like potions and stuff like that?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's a potion
there
for you,
any-
and Candide just.
Is there any way that you can figure out what this is
Sure.
without drinking it and killing yourself?
Oh yeah.
We know what this one
put that out there.
does.
Don't drink that. People who
Yeah,
are
this one
drinking
will
that are
kill you.
dying.
Yeah.
This one murder.
Thank you for warning me of that because I was 2 seconds away from drinking it.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, covering the bases.
Yeah, bud, no problem.
Yeah, let me think. Yeah, I should have a way. Give it to you.
Okay.
All right. And at this point, you just hear her yell out, "Neeks God!" And then you could hear the very familiar sound of just
Aw, what was the
Mr.
name again?
Puppy's back.
Neeks God. I'll write it in the general chat.
Madam,
Yes.
I'm talking to Steph.
Oh.
actually.
Excuse me.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Mm.
I did not down my bottle of green juice. Nothing. I did not.
Of Hildu?
Are we talking in game or out of game right now? I'm really confused.
She drank her drink and
Oh,
burped
okay.
into the microphone
Oh, nice.
because of the of the Michael Bublé.
of the boom boom. Got it.
For
So
the bit. For the bit.
at this point, the very familiar sighting of the crystallized creature walks over. Meleena just says, "Take this." Go over there. Put it where it needs to go. He watches Nixcod makes its way over to the setup of many different instruments and begins just working different tools here and there. Though a derby creature is able to actually use all of the equipment rather well. Before you watch as the liquid turns green. Let's say let's use this one. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
What's not?
This potion, it's not potion. This drink that you is it potion or is it not potion? What is it?
I think it's ale.
Poison.
With-
Poison
Use
in an
ale
ale.
with poison.
The poison that was added into the ale. It's subtle, but it's not instant. In time, it actually starts to curdle itself, and then before you know it, your whole entire insides are wiped out.
Ew.
For lack of a better term, it melts your stomach.
That explains the blood.
Practically acid.
Huh.
But not really acid. You can't call because if you pour it on something, it's not going to do anything. Unless they water down the acid. So many
You
possibilities.
Have you seen anything like this before?
No. I mean, I've seen acid before. I've seen certain things that Damien has created turn into this. But other than that, hard to say.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So, one lead is a story that you heard about somebody from the Simic who was arrested a while ago.
Mhm.
Okay. Kinda. Unless
Yes.
somebody else has a bright idea as to how to track this person, we might have to ask.
The Azorius certainly keeps records of all prior arrests.
They
Do
keep
not?
records and they can find people.
There must be a way. There must be a
Like-
simple way. I don't think this has to be a project at all. I think this actually has a very turnkey solution.
Cognitive. We have precognitive measures.
I'm sorry, say that again. I genuinely didn't catch that.
We have precognitive measures. They can find people.
This person they said might have escaped.
If we can confirm that that is the one that got out with an Azorius member, then our next step would be to ask the Azorius to help us find them. Unless you have any ties to the Simic Combine, but I cannot think of any other way to track them.
I do believe asking around with fellow Azorius is the first step. I am not too familiar with this Simic Combine. I'm not sure how far it is. I believe the nearest Azorius member will only be a few steps outside this door. think we
I don't
should
know.
start
Is
there.
it that area? I don't know how much Azorius we're going to find here.
Sure won't be long before we stumble upon one of them. You know how those. You know how they
Unless
love to
anybody
be.
else has any other ideas, I am willing to go anywhere else. It's just I want to get this done.
No, I think that's our best bet.
Fuck.
I mean, if the lot of you would like a fast way to Precinct 2, there is something I've been dying to try.
And what's that?
Wait, so what?
It's an invention. It hasn't properly been tested yet. But if you're willing to try, I'm willing to try.
I'm willing to get a little more information about this.
What is it
Dude, right now,
supposed
I'm
to
very
do?
That is the beauty of it! There is no information. It is simply a theory.
Okay, but what is the theory? What is it supposed to do?
It's supposed to teleport you to a specific, how do you say, coordinate.
Okay. And if
Is
it
there any
doesn't work,
What?
what if it doesn't work?
Then we know it doesn't work.
If it does not work, Miss Nyssa, then you step into something that will have you picked apart molecule by molecule, and it will be the most physical pain that you can that you can
Yes,
endure.
this woman understands.
I believe the word for it, if my knowledge of science class was correct, is spaghettification.
Zero. Tell me, where did you find this group of people? They are so wonderful, so willing to try and be
For
scientists.
a price. For a price.
I don't.
Price.
Price. You
Think of
pay
it
your
as
assistants,
insurance.
don't you?
Accident.
How
insurance.
much are you looking for?
How much are you willing to give?
How much do you care about your invention being tested?
Tegan, give me a persuasion check. With advantage.
Okay, first one's an 18.
Also,
And
Zero's
we're gonna
next.
stick with the 18.
Zero's next thing has advantage.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh, yay.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks
guys.
to Faith Unknown. Okay. Fine. You bring up a good point. I'll tell you what. $100 gold pieces if you survive.
How will you get it to us?
You come back here.
Now, half after.
Give me a persuasion check, but just a straight one.
I will be with you.
Be with you.
13.
13? No. I don't even do that to my actual employees. It's your choice. You can try or walk. I am a woman of my word. If you want.
Make it
Bring a member.
125.
No. That would come out to way more expensive. You do know I
There-
mean 100 each. Yes.
Never mind, we'll do it.
I'm
yeah, that's
sure.
wonderful.
Come.
I'm running towards
Time
the
is wasted.
Oh,
Okay, what is the probability that this will fail? You're a
It
numbers
doesn't
person.
matter.
Coordinates, guys.
Ching, baby!
0.
Yes.
it would be an honor if you would type in the necessary coordinates.
Fuck. I mean, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the math in my head, I suppose.
While you're doing that, while you're all walking, you're going through a whole entire laboratory before you're brought to this freezer-looking contraption with a whole bunch of tubes that come out of it in ways that there's no way any of you, except save for Zero, could possibly comprehend. With what looks like this strange device, a monitor of with buttons coming out of the very front of it. And we would all know this as a computer, but D&D.
What is this magic box?
This is called a tippy tap box. We have yet to create a name for it.
A tippy tap box.
A tippy tap. Look, I show you. If you press it, it tippy taps and it.
Oh, that's delightful.
That is so cute.
While they're doing that, I want to do a once over and make sure everything seems good in terms of.
Now, before you do this, a little meta, but I do want to warn you, okay? Your next roll has advantage. Do you want to waste that checking the machine? Or do you want to use it for something else?
I will use it for the calculations.
Okay.
It'd probably be the better thing to do. Something tells me I should do a once over, but I'm gonna do the calculations and then I'll do a once over.
At this point, with a raise of her arm and a lever being switched, the machine starts to come to life. And just such different sparks coming from all different ends of this machine before the screen comes to life and you hear this disembodied voice come out from it.
Please enter the necessary coordinates.
Zero, if you would.
I will put in the coordinates.
Give me, I'm gonna call it an Arcana check.
I'm gonna pat on him and inspire him beforehand.
Okay. Yeah. Are you doing anything special to inspire? Are you saying anything?
Don't kill us.
Oh my god.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Alright, I'm assuming it's a D6 for the inspiration, yeah?
You also get advantage.
I know I do.
He did.
I did.
Ooh. Was it bad?
It was bad.
You got a D6.
Alright, overall it is a 16.
Okay.
That's not bad.
That's good. That's fine.
You say that.
We're good. He pulls out a dice, so swear me.
So as the machine starts to whir even further, Meleena very quickly, "There is no time! Go! Go! Inside! Go! Quickly! Quickly! Go!"
I'm going.
And the machine is... Is everyone entering?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Kandere, seeing that there is no convincing anyone otherwise at this point, just kind of shaking his head just begrudgingly, just, all right, and just walks into the machine.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this is all because we don't want to walk.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
Nick's
no.
cat in the
Is
room?
it
Money?
Is
I
Nick's
want the
cat in
money.
room?
It's for the money.
What'd you say, Freya?
Is Nick's cat in the room?
It wasn't told to follow, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Come here, puppy.
So as you all go in, and the machine starts to shake violently, and there's electricity scattering all over the place, and at a certain point, you start to feel it attached to you, and it is not a pleasant feeling. And then before you know it, Kanade, you look at your hand and you're missing your fingers. And you look towards Tegan's face, and she's missing the entire left side of her face. And as you're all looking around towards each other, you're all just starting to be taken apart piece by piece before a flash of blinding light overtakes your vision.
In the middle of that, I'm going to sit there and just go, if we all die, I'm just going to go ahead and say, I apologize.
Oh.
And I am so fucking sorry. And I can show you the roll if you want.
Did you fucking roll in
nat
that
one?
one?
Did you
Why
kill
are
us?
you rolling for us?
No,
didn't
he
roll
rolled
it.
a DC.
I didn't roll a d20.
What'd you roll?
D100?
You all take 12 points of lightning damage.
Oh!
in this
Ow.
process.
Oh.
It
Did you roll
rolled
max?
It rolled max. I could. Hold on.
Damn.
Yo, holy shit. Okay. Wow.
We're not dead. Not dead yet.
Picking it up
Barely.
carefully.
Dang.
I can't see
Just
that,
as
but
a quick
okay.
question,
Are you down?
I am all metal.
No.
Oh.
Oh no.
Does he have?
Though you
that
are
a
all
thing?
metal, is there something in your race that says you take double lightning damage?
Let me check that. I'm pretty sure not, but
don't
I'm
think so.
also wearing metal plate. So, hold on. Let me check that. I'm almost certain that there is not. Continue though.
Okay. As you all. Candida and Nyssa, you look around to everyone else. You could see just the sizzling that's coming off of everyone's body. You look towards yourself and you're definitely pretty badly burned from this process, but looking up, you see the familiar sight of I want to say it's 3 overbearing towers. Or is it 2? Maybe 2. Hold on. Let me double check. I want to make sure I don't fucking butcher this. No, don't help me with this. I got this. I'm a good DM. I promise you I'm a good DM.
Right?
Hey,
I think I'm right.
Steve.
I think, yeah.
The 3, yes. I was
Okay,
right.
Steve,
Yes.
Steve,
Yes.
I'm gonna help you with this. I want you to look at Nyssa for a solid moment.
I am horrible. But
Whoops.
the 3 overbearing towers of New Prov. And I say to all of you, welcome to New Prov. As you look around, there's just this onslaught of Azorius members all over the place, attending to different matters, running, walking. Some look happier than others. Some just look like they want to fucking end the entire plane of Ravnica.
Feel that, my guy.
But upon you appearing, someone roll me a d20 for
I
reasons.
did the last
Not
one.
me. Don't trust me with that.
I'll
I did
say
the last
one of
I
the
got it.
Azorius members. No, I want one of the Azorius members to do it.
Oh, Nyssa, no. Condre?
You want me to do it?
Yes.
Just a
Please.
flat D20.
Just the flat d20.
Enough will
we
be
go.
with you.
I'm afraid. I purposely
You
never
got
roll
this.
these, man.
You got this.
Everyone has to. Everyone has to do it at least
15.
once.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
You immediately hear, on behalf of the Azorius, halt!
Ding.
That's one for the right side.
And a lot of you are immediately surrounded
Sorry.
by Azorius members.
Freya's just
Who-
face down.
Aren't necessarily being insanely hostile. However, there was a group of people that just appeared randomly in the middle of their guild hall. But out of all this, all of you can just hear now I have to say this is rather impressive.
Why? Why is it always you? Okay,
Elikia,
I know you work here, but why are you outside?
at this point, this tiefling individual with red skin, yes? No? Purple? With purple skin walks in front of you all.
Freya just gets up and then just leans over to Nyssa. Is this your dad?
This is not my dad.
That is really offensive
It is super offensive.
and slightly
Yes.
slightly on the not okay side.
No,
So-
it's like, yeah,
so-
she's not the. She's
Yeah,
not the
I'm
most.
going to do the
nice.
smart thing, and I'm going to make sure that nobody's body parts swapped.
Okay.
Nyssa-
give me a perception check.
And no one
Freya's
is
like,
missing
so
anything.
you yell at my commander, say, is this
That
your
is a
is this your
natural
dad?
one.
So if I do that, it's rude.
No, because
Yeah.
look how young he is.
Yeah.
It's a good point. That was very rude of you.
I understand that.
Would you like to do the honors and introduce me to your?
Do you want me to introduce you because you don't want to do it
Of course I
yourself?
want to
That
do
is
that.
perfectly
Yes,
fine.
yes.
I'm
It is-
Tegan O'Connell. Who are you?
This is my brother Alton.
Oh, I knew it was your brother. Well, had to guess.
Of course you did. It is like you members to want to take credit for things that you didn't really think of.
Well, you weren't her dad, so that really only leaves one thing.
With a wave of both his hands, all of the Azorius members who are surrounding you all begin to just back off and stand down. Do what do I owe the other?
We came here to ask.
Obviously
for
you came
something.
here. That is.
You are such a dickhead.
I see you came here. The entire Azorius Senate. That was bad. Azorius Senate. So you come here.
Yes, I am aware that everyone saw us come here. I came here for something.
What did you come here for?
Information.
Oh wow.
Yes, I know I'm
Yep.
actually going to do my job. Exciting.
Oh, this is exciting.
Oh my god.
And then he just looks towards Condé. Oh, how has that been?
And Kandere just kind of like pulls himself up, and with a visible sizzle on him and the smell of bacon, visibly, Kandere's hurt.
Yeah.
Kandere did
We're
not.
all hurt,
before
bro.
you continue, Zero, what did you roll? Sorry, Condé.
Natural one, so not
Natural.
A fucking
Everyone,
thing.
everyone looks fine. Continue.
Our arm is like this.
So, Kandere is physically hurt and just. Pleasure to meet you, sir. I've been working alongside Miss Nyssa for quite a while.
I am
and-
aware. I know
and
exactly who
looks
you
again,
are.
looks again to Miss Nyssa.
You see her tail like doing this like angry fucking twitch thing that it's just like snapping from side to side.
And he's just looking over at her like, brother, huh? Anyway, yes, she has been.
Condé Ignatius of the Exorius Senate.
That
One of the law mages, yes.
That is correct, sir. My
You don't look
apologies.
so good.
A bit of a rough landing on the way through that.
I have to ask about that. Where are you all coming from? How did this happen?
An experiment.
An experiment.
Yes.
Do tell.
We stepped through what Miss Meleena back in Precinct 4 called a
Alton,
teleporter.
is any of this relevant? In any way, shape, or form?
No,
Miss,
but
Miss Nyssa,
I-
I'm sure
I
they
have
know.
a
I'm
story.
sure they must know for documentation purposes. You know how Azorius are. They need to keep everything on record.
No, he's
Oh,
doing
no,
this
no,
to
no.
be a dick.
I have a story for the Devon tonight, and I'm very excited for that. But
To be fair, we are getting paid a rather large sum, and we all came out borderline unscathed, so I think it was worth it.
hey, do you look
Borderline.
like-
Am I where that ends?
You look like you were cooked in an oven.
Yeah,
You
to
say,
be honest, me and Kandere
It's
have the
been
same
worse.
amount of like health points left, but like while he's like leaning over, she's just like angrily standing in place
Oh,
and
she's being held up.
refusing to fucking move
She's just being held up purely by spite alone.
by pure spite. Just angry.
to add to it as well as to how hot this thing was, looking over at Zero, there's parts of him that are just red from the heat.
Is there anyone who might be able to assist us with the burns before we continue talking?
Possibly. Not too sure. We will see if any of our healers are around.
Cure wounds.
It would be much
Yeah,
appreciated.
go ahead and roll it. For now, the lot of you can follow me, and we will talk.
Better than help, yeah, that's for sure. 7 for me.
Okay. You heal up for 7 points. And then he begins to take you towards one of the towers. Do you all follow?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come now, do not fall too far behind. I don't have time to be looking for you in any of the other towers. And once you get inside, you're met with the most polished of floors. You could, upon looking down, you could at this point see just how fucked up you actually are.
Ooh, that's bad.
Careful, you are leaving chow marks on the floor.
Apologies.
That seems like a you problem.
Begins to take you through a series of halls before he ends up getting to a set of doors, to which pulls a lever. It opens, and he motions for you all to enter.
Sorry, question for the DM.
Yeah, go ahead.
What was this person's name again? If we caught it?
Altan.
Elton.
Altan.
Thank you. Okay, continue.
Spelled it right.
Yeah, you got it, man.
On entering, this is just barely enough space for you all to enter, but Altan also squeezes in, presses a few buttons on the wall that didn't look like buttons until he actually made finger contact with it. Doot, 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 doot. And then it begins to rise before ding, opening up, and he walks out. Leads you down through a series of more halls, which contain all an assortment of different offices here and there. Before he opens one, walks in, and sits down at the desk. And he just motions, "Come in, come in."
I'm in, but I'm standing.
Whoever is
With
last, please
spite.
close the door behind you.
Kandere has been consistently leaning on everything that he can. Man's
Gonna-
hurt.
Take
These are-
Condere's arm and just kind of help assist. I'm not great either, but
Oh, what a dear.
maybe we've got 2 good legs between us.
I'm gonna also cast Cure Wounds on Miss Nyssa as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
She seems like she needs it.
Just spite.
5.
All right, you
Okay.
heal for 5 points.
I heal for 5.
So tell me what this is all about. Share with me. I want to hear.
Can someone else be
Ignatius.
sucked in?
We're looking for Ignatius.
Candere Ignatius or
No.
Ignatius?
Ah.
Ignatius?
Don't worry, I already had that existential crisis when I heard about it too. It's not me.
No,
Who
the
escaped from the
poison crazy
prison?
one.
Ah, yes. Why are you looking for Ignatius Viram?
Did you lose him recently?
There was an announcement that someone went missing.
Yes.
Well, he's at it again then.
Well, we have a few of the Azorius on this. However, the only problem is that we don't exactly know where he is. We have a inkling. We've had a few of the mages scry on his exact location, but every time we decide to do it, he is not above ground.
The ground.
Possibly.
So what you're saying is you need somebody there in person.
I need someone to find where he could possibly be. Yes?
What's your inkling?
He's somewhere in the sewer line. But that goes all throughout Ravnica. That could be any sewer line.
Was there a certain area that you believe he may have been at last?
But I can tell you he probably wouldn't be near the 5th precinct. Because that is, of course, the first place we would look. And probably definitely not in the 6th precinct. Oh, that is a shit show. So anywhere between 1 and 4. I mean, I hate to say this, but Nyssa, you have been around Ravnica. Have you seen anything off at all? What was it that you were wanted for yesterday? Was
You're
it
the one who
yesterday?
cleared
Was
me.
it- I did. You were causing a disturbance in Precinct 2. Why?
I was chasing something.
Yeah.
I was chasing something that was invisible with magic and that was watching us.
Interesting. Means very little to me. I just find it funny that you ended up on the wanted boards.
What number was I?
For the day or in total?
For the day.
Honestly, it was quite a slow day. I would say number 7.
Okay. Should I try to do better next time?
Uh, have you ever, how do you say, tried not to be such a misfit? And
Have you ever
instead
tried not to be
actually
such a dickhead?
focus seriously on your work?
We're trying to get help from you, but you're only telling us very vague details, which makes me think that the Azorius is not really investigating us to the capacity that they could.
Let me ask you this. How badly does the Azorius want him back?
No, of course, very badly.
And
That
what's the
man is-
bounty?
If I could guess, you are either Oshoff or possible Demir.
Orsov, obviously.
The bounty is currently set at 100 gold pieces. Alive.
That's it?
50 gold pieces dead.
You dead? Okay. So theoretically, if we knew roughly the area that he had been hitting, would you have a better idea of where to lead us?
See that one more time? Sorry, I missed it.
I know. If we roughly had an idea as to where issues have been arising, would you be able to better point us in the right direction in the fucking sewer?
What do you have?
I'm not trying to spend a shit ton of time in the sewer out then.
I understand. What do you have?
Well, I overheard the Azorias talking outside this place, the Gunky Curdle.
Yeah, not really precinct 2, but kind of.
On the border of 4.
mm. And where was anything else?
I'm just gonna kind of like look around. See if anybody else wants to say anything.
Don't hesitate, please. Is that a whole cat? Is that a whole oh man, you can't make that
Hi,
stuff up, man.
Quentin.
Hi, Quentin. Please don't all speak at once. I can't handle it.
We heard about 1 in 4.
Up the bounty. We'll go into the sewers for you.
And how much do you expect me by myself to up the whole bounty?
But considering that his body count has gone up since he escaped your guild's prison, I think you might want to up it a little bit.
Also, considering how much you work, all that money is nothing to you, is it?
At this point, Alton raises his hands and the door opens. Yes, sir. Do me a favor. Put in an order immediately that where was it that you said?
You're gonna shut them down.
The cookie cutter?
You're going to shut them down
They have to be shut down
for something they
immediately
didn't do.
until this is solved.
These are people's livelihoods. The most you could do is station walls. Oh, yes, there are something.
You want to bring up the fact that this is people's livelihoods, yet your friend here is trying to ask for a bump in pay that I have no control over. At that point, it's no longer about people's livelihoods, it's about what's in your pocket, right?
It'd be a combination of the two, you know. I have to worry about my own livelihood as much as somebody else's.
Sure. But you are not Azorius.
No, thank
Therefore-
God.
Therefore, what I say is what it is. 100 alive and 50 dead. And if that doesn't work out for you, well, more people die until we can figure it out. But obviously, you have a lead. And then he looks at Condor. I would expect a member of the Azorius to want to do this regardless of what the bounty is.
And Condé still gripping his arm. Of course, sir. I understand the oath that both and looks to Nyssa, that both of us took at the very beginning, and we plan to uphold it. That is not up for debate. It will be done. This man
Don't
will
assume.
be this, and looks to Tegan. Just trying to get him off our asses a little bit.
Hold on a second. Don't assume that just because I ask for a little bit more pay to make it worth the time I'm putting in, that I don't want to do it. I'll go into the sewers regardless. If nothing else but to prove your fucking ass wrong. And I'm walking out of his office.
I'll say give me an intimidation check on your way out.
That's not good. It's an 8.
He's a dick.
I'm
He
not
doesn't
very
get
scary because
intimidated.
I am also bacon.
Well, I
You are
imagine
Bacon is not scary.
the lot of you would follow
Make
your
it
friend.
delicious.
I would say go for wherever you saw a problem first and expand from there. You have choices. It was so wonderful to see you again, Nyssa. Have you stopped by to see Papa at all?
Have you?
That's neither here or there.
Well, if you're asking me, I take it as no.
You're the one that was taking care of him? No?
Yes, I was taking care of him.
Who is taking care of him now?
Someone is taking care of him.
Are you sure? How do you know?
Have you always been this sad? Or is
Are
it
you
just
asking
a-
him?
I'm asking him. Or is it just a product of your overwork?
What would you know about sadness? You are a
Many things.
clunk of
Okay.
metal.
I'm
I'm
far more than
not
clump of
even
metal.
sure if I'm even talking to a person right now.
You're overstepping.
Then you'd best leave. I love you, Nyssa.
You're such a fucking dickhead.
Is that any way to treat your brother?
Kind of. You're being a real dick to everybody here.
This is because you decided to hang out with those who are not Azorius.
Okay, let's be honest. You're the one who put me with this group, no?
I didn't put you with this group.
Well, you gave me a thing and said, go on an adventure, have fun.
Of course, that was in no doubt. That's not my choice. However,
my
you
fault.
weren't supposed to stick with them.
Well, I received no notification.
You're dismissed. Goodbye.
Bye, Alton.
Bye, Nyssa.
Fucking asshole.
Just getting out, and like everybody else shuffles out, and she's just gonna wait by the door. Did everybody else leave the room yet?
All the way out the fucking building, sitting on the steps, pouting.
I'm
Uh,
waiting.
Kandere, as he leaves, one more time, just kind of like adjusts his shoulder. Thank you for all of your assistance, and once again, like looks to Nyssa again. I do hope things remain civil between you two, and on behalf of the Azorius, you have a great day.
On behalf of the Azorius,
Ding.
try not to get into too much trouble. Again, I heard you had a bit of a squabble on 10th Street. Freya.
As Kandre starts leaving the office, Freya just picks him up like over the shoulder, and then as she walks out with him on the shoulder, she'll do lay on hands and give him 5 points.
Okay.
Okay, is everybody out of the room now?
Oh, I'm staying.
I'm
Oh,
waiting by
actually-
the door.
I sat down. I'm waiting as well. And I'm actually tinkering while I'm doing this. I'm gonna do something.
And what can I do for you?
I'm just gonna wait. Because I know what's gonna happen next.
Happen?
Yeah.
At this point, he leans on his desk and gets really close. Think about your next section very carefully.
He's going to take a small beetle that he just made. He's going to set it on his desk. I've been alive for a very long time. A very long time. And I've found that being nice to others grants you far more than anything else. And this is coming from someone who never had a family. And he'll walk out.
I gotta actually look up something real fast. Shit. Ugh, hold on 1 second.
Did I hear any of that? Were you quiet or no?
No.
No? I'm still at the door, so can I like gauge his reaction?
I will tell you what you see in 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. He lets you go. Say, roll me an intimidation check, Zero.
I wasn't trying to intimidate him.
What were you trying to do? What was your purpose with that? Just saying?
Just tell it how it is.
Okay, that's fair. Then no roll. You walk out. His reaction is just amused. I'll say, give me an insight check.
Yeah. I want an insight check. He's a bitch. I hate him so much.
So much. That's a 2, so it's a 7. I'm very angry.
The only thing you notice is the fact that he is
Very angry.
chuckling, but his eyes occasionally go down to the beetle that's on his desk, and you watch as Zero walks out.
I'm just gonna kind of like really like childish and petty. She's literally just gonna be closing the door, but just like finger right there. Just
He just,
such a dick.
all
And she's just like walking.
I don't know what you're trying to do with him. He's not worth it.
All things are worth it that have life. It's just about convincing them to remember what life is all about.
His only purpose is for himself. He's always been that way.
Not always.
Yo, not always?
Not always.
No, asking God?
Oh.
Not always?
Who's older?
We're twins.
That's right. It's hard to say.
Yo, quick question. Would I know where the healers are here?
Honestly, everywhere. They're always going. To
Is there
different
just like a little
places.
room or something? No.
Room for healers? I don't know. It's probably like a closet or something, to be honest with you. They don't often stay in a specific office too much. They're kind of just out and about wherever they're needed.
At some
I'll
point,
say-
at some point, Freya just pops Candide off the shoulder.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the support.
I'll say Nyssa, give me an investigation check. See if you can find one.
It's not my strong suit at all. Where's my investigation? There it is. It's not good. Oh! 21.
21.
That was almost a 1.
But it wasn't.
But it wasn't. It literally
Thanks to
tipped
9.
over.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
So with a 21, at a certain point, on your way out, you actually notice one of the Azorius members has a specific patch on them.
I still look nice and crispy.
You still look nice and crispy.
Okay, dope.
Crispy.
Crispy.
Nice
No.
and
Crispy.
Moist.
No, not this time.
It's not.
It's very
It's
dry.
not moist.
Not.
We are the
No,
opposite of
no.
moist.
No.
So I'm just gonna kind of
But I
like.
say a little bit more heat, and I would go from solid to liquid very fast.
I'm just gonna kind of walk over to the Azorius healer, and like I'm gonna take out the insignia that I never really use, and
I'm be like, hello. Do you think you could help me out with all of this, please?
Sure.
Thank
Why
you.
not? Just very timidly places their hands on you and is going to cast Cure Wounds at 4th level.
Whoa.
ask your guild members, y'all.
So honestly, you'll just
Yeah,
go
I
back
know.
to max.
Thank you. What's your name?
You're welcome. You can call me you call me Rillaman.
Rillaman?
Rillaman.
Thank you so much, Rillaman.
Anytime.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
And then she looks not crispy at all coming outside.
So, you're all outside of New Prov. What's the plan here?
I am sitting there pouting like the girl at the junior high dance whose crush danced with somebody else. Like, just.
So.
Would you like to go dance with me?
So,
What?
Tegan?
Wait, what were you
Where?
saying?
Freya?
Freya.
So Freya looks to Tegan not too long after putting Candida down. So Tegan should probably not say anything. With the sass and head bob and everything.
I love sassy Freya.
I'm not a bad person.
I get that, but this is not our territory. You're stepping on toes.
I'm just gonna kind of like walk out and like I'm listening. Can I probably heard that or no?
Yeah, you probably got the end of it. Of this is in our territory, you're stepping on toes.
Yeah, with him it's better to get the fuck out of the way.
I don't like people like that.
I don't like him either.
This seal is in our territory. We
It's my territory.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Tegan, like, he was doing to you what he does to everybody. He strong arms people because he's smarter than them.
It's not about that. It's
He has more
just the
power.
assumption that I wouldn't have gone down there. It's just bothering me, okay? Let's just move on.
He wouldn't. He clearly hasn't. He's projecting.
Why don't we all just
Fair
go
enough.
ahead and get a drink? Take a moment and relax.
Zehold, like, you're unbiased.
No.
You're the only one here who is more unbiased than the rest of us.
No.
No? What do you think of him?
I think he's a piece of shit, and I'd like to
Thank
kick his
you.
teeth in.
Thank
But
you.
I can't do that.
I would love to.
May I say with respect?
Go ahead.
You're both very sassy, and I see lots of rivalry.
Yes. We're twins. He's a dick. I'm a dick. We don't get along well. He's a shitty brother. He's always has been. He cares more about the job than he does about anything else.
Does that explain the father comment?
That's not important. And she's like making dead eye contact, like dead fucking eyes. Like you can tell she does not want to talk about it.
Starting to think maybe those drinks are a good idea.
I'm gonna go make a fool of myself so that he has to fucking clean up that mess too. Make him do
That
something.
sounds like a good plan.
Make him do something. We can't get the arrested though. I can't guarantee that he's gonna help us. And goddamn, why didn't you say anything? I thought you were all about the authority and stuff like that.
Only thing I've had on my mind ever since we found out about it is this Ignatius, this one individual. My apologies if my thoughts have been distant. I've been attempting some semblance of a plan here, but we keep getting pulled in a million different directions, and now blood is getting involved. I think we just need some time to all be on the same wavelength here. My apologies for my thoughts being distant.
Around what time is it, DM?
Starting to reach, I would say, middle to later afternoon at this point.
Okay. So we have some time before we need to go to bed or whatever. I don't know
No,
if you guys want.
I lied. Actually, hold on.
Mm.
Thinking about it, you guys didn't spend that much time in the morning, and it was only like a 2-hour walk, and you got zapped. It's honestly
Lunchtime.
yeah, lunchtime.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I thought about it.
It's alright. Okay. What do you want to do for now?
At the very least, we should put some nourishment in our system. Figure out our next move. And at the very least, hope that we don't get pulled into some other bullshit soon and some other bullshit quicker.
We can't go back to Ferrucci. I fucked
Is there
it
somewhere
up.
around?
You can. You
It's gonna be closed.
You guys got the curdled grog shut down.
That place, we're not going back there.
That wasn't Verrucci's.
Oh, yeah, we can go to Verrucci's.
Verrucci is open. You never mentioned the wandering traveler.
Oh, I shut down the wrong thing. My bad, guys.
Yes, you did.
Awesome. I love
You
that
made a
for
choice.
us. I love that for us.
You got the individual who expressed that they were fearing more than anything that their place was going to shut down.
By Azorius.
By Azorius, nonetheless.
On behalf of the Azorius.
We're such nice people.
Here's an
I hate this place.
Let's go
The
to the
Maruchis?
All right. I'll say it's a bit of travel, about an hour. But you finally pull up to He Wandering Traveler. Still missing the T. After entering, you're met with the very familiar goblin charisma of welcome back. I'll say this is where we are going to end tonight's session. And pick it back up next week. If you missed any bit of this episode, everyone, please feel free to join us Monday as we're going to run a rerun. And then every Wednesday, we release the VOD to the episode prior on our YouTube channel, which can be found in the link below. A few things to go through. Thank you so much to Peach_MXXN for the subscription and the Bard's Codpiece for a follow.
Love that.
Nice.
The Bard's Codpiece. As well as to everyone who partook in the channel points incentive, which was
Thank
really awesome and
you.
actually helped out the players a little bit with things. But we're going to find out what happens next here in Enter Ravnica. Did you guys have a good game?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I weirdly burped on cue and I feel so bad, but I feel
Hey.
so good about it.
Yeah, man. It was tight.
It was the funniest shit in the fucking world.
I am going to say, though, that this is so far one of my favorite episodes. We did a lot, and it was very heartfelt. You guys did amazing. But I am going to say that that is going to bring an end to tonight's episode. My name is Torn, and thank you so much for stopping my bazaar. Stopping by my bazaar. I fucked that up so hard.
English,
Hey,
English,
you're like-
English,
Stopping the
English,
bazaar.
English.
Stopping my
Okay.
Cease and desist, bitch.
That's
On
it.
behalf of the
Cut it out.
Azorius.
Stop. End
Good
it.
night, everybody.
Oh man.
Oh man.